bro.
Oh, that's good weed.
Yeah.
Cheetoman is so goddamn big. He got his tails and even gets in more.
Get the jaws, go smoke some more.
He got that good shit from Canada.
All your friends died, so you pass the kush.
And the weed just makes you chill out.
This is the good shit from the greatest bush. Cheetoman's got all the stuff you need. Now the comic's just about smoking weed. It's about weed.
With every penny that you pay for it,
You're just weed.
so basic turns your brain to shit.
Welcome to Tales Gets Podcast, the first and still only Tales Gets Trolled podcast on the internet. I'm your Tales Gets Trolled veteran, Kris from Expect Nothing, Get Less.
Jesus Christ, I'm fat. And I'm Andre from the same fucking... I'm Andre from Expect Nothing Get Less, as well as the better known channel, definitely now, Obesus.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have a lot of viral hits on Obesus.
Yes, and I don't know...
I mean, it just means that people are finally waking up to what I always knew, and that's that Obesus is the best channel on YouTube.
Sure, but typical Norwegian's reaction to snow. I basically slam on the window, and I go, oh boy, a snow day! And then it cuts to me just walking through some snow.
Yep.
In shorts, but whatever.
Simplicity wins.
How many views do you think the video has?
2,000?
2,500.
Damn, 2,500?
Yeah.
That's slightly more listeners than this podcast, Tales Gets Podcast, have now, because I just looked at the data yesterday, and we have over 2,000. I think we have close to 2,200 listeners.
Jesus Christ.
And that's only on audio-only platforms, so that does not count YouTube, which itself has over 1,000 views on all the videos combined. So
yeah,
the TGP Nation is growing, and we thank you for that. Now let's
soon enough we have an entire army to take over the world with.
To take over the city of Alfred, and we can have our own troll central city.
Yes, so
Hell
remember,
yeah.
people, trolls be trolling.
Trolls be trolling. All right, let's get into the controversies. The biggest one, of course, is our longest hiatus ever.
Yep.
It's almost 8 months long. I look at the video, it says it's 7 months since last podcast. July the 1st is when it came to your ears. And it's almost now March.
Oh my
It's
god, I
almost
can't
8 months.
imagine. I've literally been approached in the street, in friends' houses, by friends, asking me, begging me to keep making more Tales Kids podcasts. Right? It's like watching you in that one Expect Nothing Get Less video where I call it Discount Kurt Cobain or something like that, and say you need your heroin, where they're just like scratching and just like, hey man, you got a fucking episode? You got an episode?
I need my fix, man.
I need my fucking episode! I'm sorry, I just need the episode. I just need the episode.
Well, this time, though, there is a actual good reason. So, long story short, I live in Japan, Andre lives in Norway. So Andre in was it October or September last year? Was it October? October. So early October last year, Andre says, hey, I'm going to come visit you in Japan. And so he did. And we did a bunch of stuff. And then one day, Andre says, hey, since I'm in Japan, I want to try some authentic ramen. Yes. And I said, sure, yeah, I know a local and semi-famous place. So Andre says, cool. And then I stopped. Yeah, I stopped dead in my tracks. I say, however, Andre, there's one thing you must never do. Do not order the king-size ramen. Andre says, fuck you. I'm going to order the king-size ramen. We start moving towards the place, and I plead to you, Andre. I say, Andre, you don't understand. The king-sized ramen is like exponentially bigger than the regular ramen. And the regular ramens aren't small either. They'll fill you up real good. And Andre says, no, fuck you, I'm going to order the king-size ramen.
You never said that the regular ramen was that big, okay? You never said that. Had I known.
Absolutely said that.
No, you might have. I just ignored you.
And then
I remember now. I ignored you.
yeah, we're almost outside the ramen joint, and I urge for a final time. I say, Andre, please do not order the king-size ramen. The ramen bowl itself is big, but the bottom is literally fucking connected to one of the ramen dimensions. So you'll have to finish like an entire universe of ramen to actually finish the bowl. But, you know, a final time, Andre says, fuck you, I'm going to order the king-size ramen. And I say, okay, but don't tell me I didn't warn you. And so Andre orders the king-sized ramen. He eats like maybe 3% of the bowl. In shame, sends it back. And then as soon as exiting the ramen shop, he falls down, goes into a food coma. I had to send his like unconscious body back to Norway. And he woke up just like a week or so ago. So, you know, we've been out of Andre for a long time. But he's finally back, so now we can finally record some more.
Well, it's not like anybody suffers any loss when they don't have me in their life. That's just like, oh, you take away minus nothing, you still have minus nothing.
Alright, self-owned, but also, Andre, you're not thinking of the fucking listeners. They need you, Andre. They need the Tails Gets Trolled virgin to experience the TGT verse.
True.
So, you know, that's the story. But we're finally back.
It's one of the stories of all time.
It is one of the stories of all time. All right, let's get back into some of the other controversies.
Yeah.
So, last time we talked about music. So the 4-5-3-6 is known as the Odo Shinko, aka the Royal Road progression. You called it the Golden Chord progression or something last week. And it is in songs such as Peaches, as well as most Japanese music and Asian music in general. It's basically the Eastern version of the 1-5-6-4, which is the 4-chord song. You know, like the 4-chord song by Axis of Awesome. And, you know, most pop songs use 1-5-6-4. Never Gonna Give You Up, we talked about that. Never Gonna Give You Up is actually 2 minor 7-5-3-6-1, which is very similar to the 4-5-3-6. And Rick Astley's other hit, Together Forever, actually uses the you know, the Royal Road progression, the 4-5-3-6.
Yeah.
And I did a mistake. I said it was the 1-5-6-1, which is freaking incorrect and not even a real chord progression. So fuck me, I guess. Big controversy.
How could you be wrong about music? You said you played. You were Guitar Master 7.
That's Lyle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. It's a great shame. I said a wrong thing on the internet.
How can it be wrong on the internet? You'll never live it down.
That's true. I was probably thinking of the 1-5-6-4 or the 1-4-5-1, which is very similar to what I said, but I was wrong. There's also a great video on YouTube explaining the Royal Road progression and why, calling it the Japan's favorite chord progression and why it works. So check that out if you're interested in more music theory.
But that's just a theory. A music theory.
R.I.P. MatPat. He's retiring.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, in like March or April, right?
Oh, very soon. He only has a couple of theories left before he's fucking out of there.
Oh, goddamn.
I also want to shout out to Cupcake Pelle on the last podcast, leaving a great long comment, pointing out many things we missed, a lot of insightful information. One mistake I did make was that I said the Blue Toad featured in the previous chapter was...
You got your Mario lore wrong?
Yeah, I said it was Hint Toad, but it is in fact Rusty from Paper Mario 64, so...
oh no.
He was right on that, and that's also what the wiki said. I guess I didn't check the wiki. Also,
you
important point.
Check the wiki.
I do actually always check the wiki, just to be sure, but I didn't that time. So, big sigh apology video.
Yeah.
I also forgot to mention a very important fact, and that's that Spyro's dog that, you know, got bitten by Doug is named the fucking awesome dog. Which I believe it was named in the name and character poll. That's a great name.
It tracks. It tracks for Spyro.
It does. It's a great... That's exactly what Spyro would name the dog.
I mean, that's honestly exactly what I would name my dog.
The fucking awesome dog.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to name my cat that.
Fucking awesome cat.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a good
No,
name.
fucking awesome dog.
Fucking awesome dog for your cat.
Yeah.
That'd be good, actually.
No.
So yeah, I would recommend everybody just look up Cupcake Pella's comment on the YouTube upload of the previous episode, because there's a lot of great info in there.
Yeah, like Cupcake Pella has seen a lot of Rick and Morty. His brain is just too big for us to handle.
It's expanded beyond belief.
Yeah.
And you know, it's great that we have such insightful commenters.
Yeah.
On this podcast we do.
I love all the comments that we get, even the mean ones.
Me too. Oh yeah, he did wreck you.
Yeah.
Cupcake Pella, he did wreck you in the marketplace of ideas.
Yeah, Cupcake Pella absolutely destroyed me. It's very obvious that I'm no one's hero, because Cupcake Pella destroyed me like I was a villain. Like, he was just...
Villains.
Relentless. He was...
Villains.
Relentless.
Andre, villains is never the answer.
But always the question. The answer is yes.
Alright. So, let's get into the chapter spread.
Yep, of chapter 18, right?
Chapter 18, named The Eye of the Storm.
Hell yeah.
So, the chapter spread here just features a bunch of characters in bubbles. Don't really get the intention of it. Maybe Lazybot just wanted to try out like circular shapes.
Yeah, I gotta say that I do like circular shapes. Every character kind of pops out more, I would say.
It's better than the grid thing.
Yeah.
That he's been doing, but no, it's I find it a bit uninspired.
Yeah,
especially for a title such as "The Eye of the Storm," which is very evocative.
But let's take, because the characters appear in the bubbles, top left.
Yeah, so it goes 3 bubbles, 2 bubbles, then 3 again. So from the top left, we have a really suspicious looking and no longer high tails for some reason. To his right is a smirking Spyro with a weirdly shaped head.
It looks like an eggplant.
Yeah, he often takes on eggplant features. Then to his right again is a smirking Knuckles.
Yeah.
Then under them from the left you have Rouge the Bat doing a seductive DreamWorks smile.
Yes.
Which is her like regular thing. She really is a DreamWorks character. She's always doing that seductive DreamWorks smile.
DreamWorks smile, yeah.
Yeah.
She has the patent for it.
She does. She bought it. To next of Rouge you have Jesse from Pokemon.
Fuck yes.
One of the top MILFs of her childhood. Or not MILF, I guess. Just a hotter, older woman.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't
under
Jess's
them,
age very, very debatable as well?
I think she's supposed to be in her 20s.
Yeah, okay, because it seemed like some saying, oh, she's supposed to be 12, just slightly older than Ash and Co. But,
that's not true at all.
No.
I think she's supposed to be an adult.
Yeah.
Alright, so under them, you have a shocked-looking Doug from the left, and to the right is no, because sometimes he's smiling, but here he has his mouth agape, and he has like lines under his eyes, but he does have like huge void-like eyes always. So he does kind of always have a shock thing going on.
That's what I thought.
Next to Doug, we have Patty Mayonnaise, which is also from the Doug Show, and is Doug's kind of romance partner in that show. And then next to her is the iconic Cheetoman doing his classic Cheetoman grin. Yes, my boy, my man. It ain't easy being cheesy, bitches.
Yeah. I remember you did his voice once, because it was not what I expected. I kind of expected, it ain't easy being cheesy, but apparently it's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just a cheetah. He kind of sounds like Steve-O.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he sounds crazy because he smokes 20 packs a day. Clearly.
Yeah. They just got a cancer patient to do his voice.
Who's dying from lung cancer. Yeah. You always have to replace him. That'd be fucked up.
Well, then there's a chance that my uncle could have done him.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I love the way Laserbot depicts Doug's characters. In the actual show, most of the characters have like a single dot eye, but Laserbot has elected to make the eyes into these like large, spooky looking like voids. They're like massive. If you actually look at the actual art, they're just like a single dot, like a child would draw.
Oh.
So I love Laserbot's Doug art more than the actual art of the show.
I think it looks good anyway.
Oh, yeah, I like it better.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't think this is a very strong chapter spread.
Yeah, no, it ain't. It ain't, baby.
I do like the blue text thing, chapter 18, with like after images in various shades of blue. That looks pretty nice.
Oh, that's how they look.
You're looking up the Doug characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have like the large fucking voids. They have just like simple dot eyes.
Yeah.
But the voids are way cooler. I love the voids.
Yeah, I love the art style in general. I think this looks better in general.
Unironically agree.
Yeah.
But I was never a Doug fan.
Me neither.
Also on the chapter spread, I like where it says the eye of the storm. There's like crackles of energy going through the lines. So the title itself is crackling with energy. And like I said before, the title Eye of the Storm is very ominous and evocative. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So what I started doing now is that as soon as we're done with, recording, I read the next chapter. Just so I've read it in advance of the next episode. But I try not to read it ahead of, right before we start recording an episode.
Right, you try not to be too much of an expert on the chapter. So still get like a fresh perspective.
Yeah, but it's more like just jogging my memory. But yeah, no, this just doesn't strike me as Eye of the Stormy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Eye of the Storm should be like more dramatic. The art of the spread should.
Yeah.
Title is great though. Love the title.
Yeah, the title is great.
Let's get into page 1.
Oh my god.
So if we remember from last time, we're at Cheetoman's cool fucking crib. We did like a big Knights of the Round Table spiel and then pulled out an epic frickin' fancy bong, dude. And now we see Cheetoman lining up the bong while still having a lit joint in his hand and taking an epic rip of the bong, as Tails 2 does the same.
I mean, that is... You don't get more gangster than fucking having a joint and lighting a bong and then smoking a bong before you go back to the joint. I mean, that's some Snoop Dogg level shit where it's just like, oh shit, man, I got a bong, alright. Oh, right, I got a joint as well. Can't let that go out.
Yeah, it's like...
What's the matter with you? Keep up.
It's like double fisting beers. Opening a new beer when you already have a beer. Kind of a G move.
Yeah.
All right, so then we get top G. Then we get a back to Doug, as Doug wakes up in the puddle of his own puke. We remember from last time with the dog incident, left him knocked out, unconscious in his own puke. Yeah, Cupcake Pella confirmed on the last episode that Doug is based on a character that Laserbot knew, but that the incident is unclear if it's true or not. I choose to believe that it's based on a true story. So I find that funnier.
It has to be. Like, logistically and ethically, it has to be.
Ethically? What does that mean, Andre?
Anyway, moving on. So Doug wakes up.
Yeah, so as he wakes up, he drops a something awful reference saying, the puking surely was something awful, if I don't say so myself.
I'm imagining him with like a fucking mirror voice. Damn, man, that puking was surely something awful, if I don't say so myself. Wow, my head is killing me. God, I'm so horny right now, too. I think I might have to relieve myself with some Vivian Tang.
What voice is that?
Like, I don't know, a mayor voice or something, or like...
Why?
I don't know, it's just like an old-timey Western guy.
But why that for Doug?
That's just how his fucking, like, the wording makes it sound, like the way he's talking.
Oh, you mean like, if I don't say so myself?
Yes, if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I love he calls it Vivian Tang. Because if we remember last time, he claimed to have fucked Vivian for 5 hours straight. In the last chapter, which everybody called bullshit on.
Yeah.
But yeah, he says he doesn't need any Viagra as he has a raging boner up in his britches and he needs to share his fruitful sprinkles with his Vivian booty mama and scratch his testicles with her teeth as he seemingly stalks through the halls of the Defender hideout.
He looks so fucking psychotic too.
He does.
Like,
Just there's like puke coming out of his mouth. And he has like a weirdly shaped head and the massive void eyes.
Oh my god.
Doug, however, mistakenly opens the door to Skeeter's room and says he will make love to him, I guess, in all holes, even the air, bitch.
This is like a fucking 6-panel horror story.
Yeah, it really is. This entire page is like a horror story. So, but even Skeeter seemingly is sick of Doug's shit. He says, "Damn it, Doug, we went over this already 10 years ago, that we would just be friends." Because if you remember, last time Doug admitted that, he got a big confession that he got a hand job from Skeeter back in the day, and he tries to repress this fact by continuously asserting that he's not gay.
Poor Doug.
The complex psychology of Doug Funny.
Yeah, I mean, Freud would be proud.
Yes. Doug seemingly does not realize that it's Skeeter, thinks it's Vivian. Doug then turns off the lights in Skeeter's room as we get a back to Tails and the gang. And more comments on this page, Andre?
No, I don't. I'm just remembering what, Jesus Christ, this chapter. It's a
good one. This chapter
it's nice to actually get some real characterization for Doug, I would say, to actually finally understand the character and find the finer nuances in the character. It's actually kind of fucking good.
You say that mockingly, but that is unironically true. I do like the characterization of Doug, his repressed sexuality.
Yeah, I mean, it makes him seem, or it doesn't make him, like, it makes him
human.
More, yeah, it makes him more than just, like, this annoying fucking asshole.
Which he still is, but, he's, we can more understand him. He's not an incomprehensible god. Alright, let's go to page 2.
Alright, baby!
We see a High Knuckles just having hit the bong, looking out of Cheetoman's window, from which we see, from what we saw last apartment before wasn't there. This sort of window has sort of appeared out of nowhere, but maybe we just didn't see it. The Knuckles says, "Who the hell is that guy staring at us?" As we see a long-haired, kind of gender-ambiguous chap riding Fluttershy from My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
Yeah.
He then this person then says, "Heil Hitler, ich bin schwul." Which
and Fluttershy says, "Don't, I'm a horsey."
Yeah. We see Fluttershy like Fluttershy's like drooling and looks very retarded.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about this.
Ich bin schwul, by the way, means I'm gay in German. So, what the fuck is this, you may say? Well, this character is a person named as Scat, and he's based on a... well, it's S-K-A-T, Scat, not C. And it's a weird story. It's a weird story because he's based on a guy who asked to be in the comic, who was seemingly an influencer of sorts, as Laserbot and Embergram made a deal with him that if he promoted Tails Gets Trolled on his social medias, as he apparently had a sizable fan base, they would put him in the comic. However, since he was so annoying, they put him in the comic as like a retard to make fun of him. So, that's based. They also made him a Nazi and gay, apparently, if he wasn't that in real life. So I'm sure he's happy to ask to be put in the comic.
I kind of want to know who it is now, but I also don't want to know. Because I like the myth more than I think I would like the legend. No, right.
They never said, but I think it's probably somebody who's only known in the My Little Pony community. I don't think we would know who it is.
Okay. Yeah, no, but I like the legend of it more than I probably would like the reality.
To see the actual person.
Because there's just like this unknown part of it where I'm just like, I can fill in all the blanks myself.
I agree. That's what I prefer to in media. I hate prequels for that reason, because just like, let's explain this character. It's like, no. The fact that we don't know so much about the character and we can fill in the blanks ourselves is what makes the character interesting. Like Darth Vader in Star Wars was interesting until they made the prequels and we saw he was a fucking annoying ass Anakin. Fuck off. Okay, so like you said, Fluttershy just says, "Durr, I'm a horsey," even though Fluttershy is canonically a Pegasus.
Yep.
But seemingly in this comic, Fluttershy does not have wings, so it might just be a normal horse.
And not only that, it's a retarded horse.
Yes, retarded horse. Cheetoman says, "Oh yeah, he shows up from time to time, then disappears." Misspelling disappears.
Yeah.
Then that they try to catch him, but he has a horse, so nothing can be done. Just ignore it, homie.
A horse. Yeah, sorry, man. We can't help you. All right. Like,
Is it possible to catch this? The Cheetoman is a cheetah, the fastest fucking creature on Earth, and he cannot catch a horse.
I just love it. They're like, woo, woo. All right, sir. The suspect has a horse. There's nothing to be done.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing can be done. Yeah. Cheetoman says. So, as we remember from last time, Cheetoman had put up a cheese wall around the table to hotbox them when they were smoking the bong. But here, Knuckles says that off-screen, Tails just ate the entire wall. And afterwards we see Tails with bloodshot eyes and an evil grin while clasping his hands together says, "It ain't easy being cheesy," in cheesy text.
It's not an evil grin. It's like it's a 1,000-yard stare.
But he's got like evil eyes.
No, but he's high as fuck.
Evilly high.
I think he's literally just like, tripping balls and just shaking his control, just like, "It ain't easy being cheesy."
But I love he's like got his hands clasped together, like
No, but like
he's like a salesman.
No, but when drugged out people start like rubbing their hands and shit, he's doing that.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, I kind of see what you mean.
The way it's written, it seems like Laserbot just drew the first couple of panels and then was like, "Oh shit, they're supposed to be in a cheese wall. Ah, fuck it. Somebody just ate off all of the cheese off screen just so he didn't have to redraw the panels." Yeah. Either that or he just needed the window gag with the scat to happen, so he just had to write it so the cheese wall was gone. Either way, I love like really shitty retcons like this. It's great. Yeah. So Spyro thinks it's badass that Tails ate all the cheese, and Tails says, "Oh, that was good cheese," as we see his right eye is slightly bleeding, which is then pointed out by Knuckles, and Cheetoman says his vein popped or something. Tails says he's okay, as we see him bleeding even more from his eye. Pretty gross stuff. Jesus Christ. Also, it would be blood vessel. No, not a vein. Like, veins are massive. If you popped a vein, that would be fucking dangerous. You don't have veins in your eye, do you?
Yeah, you do.
You do? Isn't it just blood vessels?
Oh, yeah, I guess, blood vessels. We have blood vessels in our eyes. I guess they're two different things.
A vein is like what you have in your arms, like the big massive thing. Cutting a vein would be or popping a vein would be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Blood vessel, not so much.
True, you are correct.
Then the bitches Knuckles promised in the previous chapter shows up, as Knuckles says, "Time to get your dick sucked, Tails."
I gotta remember, like, Tails is a teenager here, so it's morally still kind of
morally
bad.
dubious. Yes. We got Candy Kong, we got Jessie from Pokemon, Rouge the Bat, and Patty Mayonnaise from Doug. They're all streetwalkers, apparently.
Yeah, Yeah.
And the page ends with Rouge saying, "Wow, what a nice man cave you got here. Knuckles was right."
I'll let you explore my man cave all night, Rouge.
Me too. Officially the hottest Sonic character.
Oh, easy.
As decided upon by Guptil. Have we talked about that video before? Have you ever seen it?
Oh, yeah.
That's the one where it's like, Sonic's universe could be classified as hot chick heaven.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
It'll make you love
Here we go!
Yes.
No, she has fire power, so you can fool around in the Himalayas for hours!
It's so fucking good.
It's so
I love. He's like, "Grab a glass of orange juice and here we go."
Yeah.
Oh fuck! And she's the size of an average human mother.
Oh yeah.
Talking about
fucking
vanilla.
weird, just like Yeah.
It's such a quotable video, but it's so good.
So,
But yeah, Rouge the Bat was his number one pick,
well, I mean, obviously,
and he's correct.
right? Like, I know this controversial opinion about short stacks, but fucking hell, that's a short stack. Like,
Is that a Bosch reference?
yes.
Like a goblin-shaped short stacks, or whatever you said.
Yes, like, you know, it's not actually a child because it has huge tits of shit. It's
It's a 1,000-year-old vampire, I swear.
Yeah, no, but like short stacks is sort of like when I don't know, man. But I gotta say, Rouge the Bat, yeah.
True. All right, next page.
Yeah.
So Cheetoman says, "Come on in, ladies. The beers are cold. Grab some joints and light those fuckers up." To which Patty says, "Fuck yeah," and I agree.
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So Knuckles says, "Hey Candy, I didn't know you were coming." To which Candy says that she was having sex with Rouge when he called, and that Donkey Cunt tried to give her the clap, but that she knows better than fucking that asshole. Because as we know, if you remember Chapter 11, Donkey Kong showed up to the Troll Slayers to give them Tiny Kong and Chunky Kong to use, but he couldn't join himself because he had the clap and had apparently given it to Candy Kong. But here, Candy Kong seems to dispute this. Also, Donkey Kong implied that he got the clap from Rouge, but here Candy Kong theorizes that between the threesome with Knuckles and Rouge and meeting the Troll Slayers, Donkey Kong instead went and fucked Princess Peach, who gave Donkey Kong the clap. So there's a lot of clap lore.
What the?
And
It's what?
I love that gonorrhea is like a big plot point if Tails gets trolled. But yeah, it's hard to know who
Candy
to trust.
Kong kind of hot too.
Candy Kong's very hot.
Yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, so who has a clap?
Yeah, I know.
Rouge
Who has the clap? Who has the clap? Who gave it to who? Does Rouge have the clap? Does Candy Kong have the clap? We know that Donkey Kong has the clap. He's the only actual confirmed person to have the clap, but everybody else is a big question mark.
Yeah. What the?
we will actually get clarification in later chapters, so get excited for that.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not joking when I say that the clap is a big plot point of this comic.
What? How?
You'll see.
Okay, cool.
So Candy then says, "Well, you're going to introduce us to your friends, baby," which leads Knuckles to say, "This is Cheetoman. This is his crib. That's Spyro. He's a dragon." To which Spyro says, "No shit, dude."
Yeah.
And he says, "This natural is Tails. He's a virgin, but he's cool." To which Tails says, "Hey man, why are you so blunt about certain things, God?" After which,
why did I keep calling him a natural? I know that this is like the third time in a row.
He's so good at smoking weed, bro.
No, but I don't. Yeah, and this natural is Tails. Just like, what does that mean? All right.
He has great weed smoking skills. That's what it means.
Yeah, but like, nobody talks like that about weed smoking. It's not like, you're a natural, bro.
Yeah, we talked about it last time, but it's the same as saying like, "Wow, you're natural at drinking beer, dude." It's like, "Whoa, I can't believe you drink beer, dude. You're such a natural at drinking beer."
Oh my god, look at that natural over there. He's so much better than the roided out beer drinker.
He's natty.
Yeah, he's natty.
So Tails thinks to himself, I remember what Ronald mentioned to me about not thinking about other people's perspectives. I think I understand what he meant now that I think about it. What?
Yeah, me
what led
too.
him to this?
Like this.
What does he mean, and what did he realize? Like, what led him to this realization?
Yeah, like what is he referencing?
Well, he's referencing that Ronald McDonald said that.
No, I mean, what happened? What in this situation is he referencing that made him think about that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, him being called a virgin made him think about this. Very strange. But maybe it's it's separate thoughts that he just like happened to go into because
could be.
He's high.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. He's just high.
Yeah, but still, he doesn't actually say his realization. He just says that he thought about it. Patty asks what happened to Tails' eye, to which Knuckles says, I don't know. I think a vein popped or something. Hey, Patty, didn't you used to be Doug's bitch at some point?
Oh my god, what a way with words he has.
He really is a poet. A romantic.
I mean, I can just imagine, Knuckles talking some sweet game to a, real dignified lady. Yeah. Right, so, hey, weren't you that guy's bitch some time ago? She's just like, oh, I'm swooning.
Oh my fucking god! I'm coming! You made me come with your fucking words!
Oh, that's,
So Patty says that they haven't talked in 10 years and that she had a crush on Doug, but one time Patty tried to make a move on him. Doug just started crying and yelling that he wasn't gay, even though she didn't imply that he was.
I mean, look, ladies, you can't wait for for guys to make a move. All right, you gotta make the move. And if we start crying and yelling about not being gay, you just gotta make the move even harder, because that means we're so into you that it confuses us into maybe accepting homosexuality into our lives. And as we can see by the state of America now, homosexuality is destroying this country, alright?
It's true. The woke mind virus has corrupted the youth.
The woke mind virus is completely ruining America, okay? Yes.
Is that a Trump impression?
Yeah, it's bad.
That was pretty good. I liked it.
Nobody
can properly do Trump. Well, I mean, it's... Like, nobody can actually do a proper Trump. Everybody can just do, like, an affectation of Trump. Because Trump is such a wild character. But I love any sort of, like, shitty Trump impression.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so in reaction to this story, we just get a frame of Tails looking, like, angry or suspicious. I don't know what this is supposed to imply.
Neither. Like, is he... He was there, so I don't know. And like Tails seems to be very observant when he's high.
Yeah, maybe he's just thinking deep thoughts. We just can't see his brain.
Yeah, that's probably it. Knuckles in response.
Yeah, he then reveals that Doug got a hand job from Skeeter as we end the page.
No, he gave Skeeter a hand job.
He gave Skeeter a hand job. Knuckles is misremembering, because it was actually Skeeter giving Doug a hand job.
Huh.
Or maybe Knuckles is spreading salacious lies on purpose.
Could be.
Alright, next page. So Patty goes, what? You've seen him? Is he... Yeah, he is. He's passed out in Spyro's room. We came over here because he puked all over the floor. Is that what... Like, Patty says, is he... did Knuckles say no that she would ask unconscious?
Yeah.
Or
I guess
did Knuckles just
asking,
like...
is he here?
Oh.
But...
Yes, he is. Yeah, that makes more sense.
But like, that's more like, in a movie. Is he... Yeah, he's alive, or yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but you don't get that... you don't get that tempo in written form, so it seems kind of...
Especially because he didn't use ellipses for once in his fucking life.
Yeah.
Just like...
Oh, don't worry. They come back with a vengeance afterwards.
They do. Yeah. Very strong. Or it's mostly the double period. Laserbot / Embergram patented double period, which is like an ellipsis. Just not. Knuckles says, we came in here because he puked all over the floor, or his floor. They were not at Doug's crib, they were at Spyro's crib. Which makes Tails laugh uproariously as he says, oh, ha ha ha, oh my god, Doug is so dumb, wow.
I mean, Tails is just...
For puking? What an idiot, you puked.
Yeah, ha ha ha, who does that? What an idiot, ha ha ha. Tails is such a little shit.
Well, it's because he's a natural at weed, so he would never puke from weed.
Oh yeah, and this natural is just such a fucking pro at weed.
Yeah,
look at his fucking natty gains.
Patty then says that she's going to go say hi to Doug and that she'll be right back after. Knuckles warns her about the puke as we see a frame of an unhinged-looking Tails still laughing, with his eye bleeding.
It's kind of like a One Piece character laughing. I can't think of which one.
Oh yeah, he has sort of a One Piece smile happening.
Yeah. I wasn't the only one.
You're right.
Yeah.
Cheetoman says, let's get this shit started, peoples. Didn't it get started already? Or maybe he means like sex with the bitches.
Orgy. Yeah.
The orgy. Knuckles proposes that they play pool as he's been practicing. And Spyro and Jesse and Rouge all seem down. Spyro says, bitch, there is no way in heaven or hell that you will out awesome without the E, my awesome, actual with the E skills at pool. They're just too damn good, bitch.
And he looks insane. There's something about the way the mouth curves and his eyes, but it's mostly because his irises are almost black as well.
And also he has like Laserbot has like outlined his lips, so he has like implied lips.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And his lips as well. It looks like he's pursing his lips in a way.
Yes. And his head shape is very boot-like. It's like a
yes.
It's
it
like
looks
an
like a
Ugg.
fucking sneaker. It looks like a Trump sneaker.
No, it does kind of look like a sneaker. It looks more like Ugg boots. Remember Ugg boots? His head is the exact shape of an Ugg boot.
Oh my god, Uggs! That fucking took me back.
Yeah, nobody's doing the Uggs anymore.
No, the Uggs are so 2008. Yeah. Haha, the Uggs and fancy skirts are so 2008. Remember that?
More like
Smosh's
2000 and late.
Epic Link rap. No, Zelda rap, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I do remember Zelda rap.
Yeah.
L to the I to the N to the K.
Wears tights every day and I give a damn what you say. And now let's see what Knuckles does in the epic Tale of Tails gets trolled.
So Knuckles, looking fucking insane, says, okay, let's play teams then. Me and Rouge versus you and Jesse.
Oh yeah.
I like the thick outlines on him. Looks very stylish. So then we cut to Patty walking through the corridors of the Defenders' hideouts, not knowing which
meanwhile?
room...
What the fuck?
Yeah, no meanwhile. Just a cinematic cut. So not knowing which room was Spyro's, she seemingly sees a trail of puke, which she follows into Spyro's room. Since Doug is not here, she concludes that this must not be Spyro's room. So, there we go. Next page.
Wow.
So here, Patty notices the puke for seemingly the first time, thinking that perhaps Doug stepped in it, and decides to follow where the puke trail goes. So, I guess she just didn't notice the puke the first time. She just went into a random room and happened to be correct.
Alright.
Then we get a cool perspective shot of Patty's legs and like a fisheye lens POV shot looking down, walking, following the puke footsteps throughout the corridors. And in the top left, we get small blue text says outside the room. Like, as if the scene was so confusing, we needed, like, okay, this is outside the room. I was completely lost until this, but now I get it.
Oh! I'm just kidding.
So that's what's happening. Patty moves towards the door that the puke footsteps lead to, and she opens it. And at first she thinks Doug is sleeping, but then there's movement. A lot of movement. You just see like a creepy shot of a door with like shadows in it. So she flicks the light switch on and gasps as she sees Skeeter and Doug in the same bed and says, "I'm so sorry. It all makes sense now." Doug seems shocked by the fact that he's fucking Skeeter. Him so high that he can't tell Vivian from Skeeter. But Skeeter is just lying next to Doug and grinning creepily.
Oh yeah, Skeeter knew that this was the only way he could
get that Doug tang.
Yeah, Doug looking kind of ripped.
Yeah, Doug is toned.
Get his collarbones.
Yep, got some chest definition. Yeah, then Patty pulls out a camera out of nowhere and takes a picture. And it's the frame is very similar to that you know, the Shrek meme, the that's going in my cringe compilation meme.
Oh yeah.
Which this picture surely is. Then she says, "Okay, goodbye," as she leaves. It looks like she's doing like the devil horns as she leaves, like the rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
And then Skeeter says, "Can you turn the lights back off? Honk honk."
Yeah. Such a fucking good.
But yeah, then we just see like Patty like rushing out of there and says to herself, "I should post about this on Facebook or Twitter to see what my girlfriends have to say."
Yeah, and what the? Oh yeah, Amy, that's right.
Yeah, so then a really goth-looking Amy appears with like dark eyeshadow and smeared eyeliner, like she's been crying, and she's wearing like a black dress, unlike her regular like, what is it, yellow?
Pink.
Pink? Her regular outfit is?
Yes.
So she's just pink on pink. Damn.
Yeah. But it's like a shock pink.
I see. So she asks Patty for direction, as she too got invited to Cheetoman's sweet house party. She said that she parked her friend's plane in the backyard. Whose plane would that be?
Oh, you still don't know? Okay.
No. I mean, canonically, Tails has a plane.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, that's my immediate thought was just, oh, it's Tails'... No, wait, it's not.
I mean, I suppose it could be, but it hasn't been shown in the comics so far, and Tails has not been shown to be, like, mechanically inclined like he is in the actual Sonic canon, so... Is it his plane, or... I don't know whose plane it is. Mysterious. A mysterious plane.
Yeah.
So, next page. So, Patty says, "Follow me," and we get an okay from Amy, after which we get a back in the party room frame. Jessie shoots an 8-ball into the hole as she says, and that is Gaga game. Me and Spyro win. We're just too damn good. And that second piece of pool art is really strange, as both her hand and the pole are at completely wrong angles to...
Like, I'm guessing it's
to what is happening.
Like, I'm guessing it's, you know, her recovering from actually hitting the ball, but the angle is still just fucked.
The angle is weird, because it looks... So she's got, like, her hand, like, downwards, so it's like she's, like bitch slapping the pole to smack the ball into the hole.
No, but that's her support hand, so what I'm guessing is that it's, you know, after the strike, and then, you know, she's retreating his hand, but the pole is completely fucked, so it looks so wrong.
Yeah, the pole is still like she held it and just like smacked the ball into the hole instead of like pushing it like you would with regular pole.
Doesn't help that there are no shadows under the hand or the pole.
Yeah, the first one is pretty good though. It's pretty accurate pool picture of her
yeah, I mean,
resting the pool cue on her
seen from Laserbot.
Sure, the more you look at it, the more broken and disturbing the hand looks. But at a glance,
she's
looks pretty
amputated 2 fingers.
Yeah, and her wrist is like broken.
Yeah. That's like what, the second ugly hand Laserbot has ever drawn? That's a good track record. Yeah. 2 hands out of like what, 200?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's good at the hands. So Knuckles says that Jessie was even better at pool than Spyro, but Spyro says that no one is as badass as he, and that she is okay to below average at best. But he then asks,
"How would you get so hardcore at pool, bitch? Howard?"
Yeah, Howards. To which Jessie, in a good line, answers, "Oh, I'm used to handling balls," with balls being written in gold text and like a winky face emoji coming afterwards.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, like, imagine if we had an audiobook of this and then, you know, you have Jessie's voice actors just go, "Oh, I'm used to handling," and then you have like a completely different voice, like balls, with like
and,
echo. And
assumedly, she said a semicolon closed parentheses.
Semicolon close parentheses.
So Spyro reacts to this by saying, "I bet you are, girl. I bet you are," and sticks his tongue out really long.
Yeah, that's giving me some fucking bad vibes.
Yeah, and Jessie rubs the pool cue between her tits.
I gotta be honest, that's kind of hot.
As she does the rock eyebrow.
Yeah. And that kind of ruins it for me.
The rock eyebrow.
Actually, do some more. The Rock is fucking hot.
Yeah, he's ripped.
Oh, way to go, you shallow asshole. I was talking about the eyebrow.
Oh, I see. He does have a nicely sculpted eyebrow.
Yeah. Dude, imagine you're fucking a girl and she's just doing the Rock eyebrow from the start to finish. Like, how turned off would you be?
I'd be extremely turned on because, DreamWorks girls are my favorites. That my dream is literally to bang somebody who looks like a DreamWorks character. And if she was just doing like the DreamWorks smirk and the rock eyebrow, at the same time I would just be like, oh my fucking god, I would like come in 1 second.
Nutting?
Yeah. If I was banging Barry B. Burton, I would be nutting from second one.
Okay, look. You can't put Barry up in this. You gotta.
Okay, that short-haired girl from Megamind. She's very hot.
Roxanne, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Never even seen the movie, but I've seen her.
Wait, you've never seen the movie? It's so good.
I've heard it's good. People are very angry about the Megamind 2 trailer.
Oh yeah. No Will Ferrell.
No Markiplier.
A sidekick. No, it fucking sucks.
I'll have to watch that Megamind someday.
Dude, yeah, you absolutely have to. Yeah, but anyway.
We cut to Patty and Tails. Tails? No, not Tails.
Amy.
I wrote Tails in my notes.
Why?
I don't know. We cut to Patty and Amy walking through the corridor as a Hello Kitty appears. It's been a while since we saw her. And she looks almost scared as she asks, "What's all this noise? I can hear it in my room." I got curious to see what it is. She looks like frightened and shook.
Oh, she looks tired.
But her eyebrows is like going, downwards, and her eyes are almost open. I assume the intention is to make her look tired, but she looks like almost scared. Like, they're dropping the bombs. What's happening? What's all this noise?
I disagree. I think she just looks tired, honestly. I think the eyebrows
her eyebrows
are lower, but they don't look that... Like, if she was shocked, they would be higher up, I think.
She's not shocked. She's scared.
Yeah, but if she's scared as well, they would be higher up.
I disagree, Andre. This is
Well,
going to be the disagreement that fucking ruins this podcast. We're going to fight about this to the end of our days.
It's like the Crow all over again. Every fucking podcast.
You mean the Raven?
Like, it was a crow!
I mean, I've wrecked you like 5 times over on this point, so it's not even worth going over, but it was 100% a Raven.
No, it wasn't! There are literally no ravens in Stavanger! You fucking... And you know that!
Yes, there
okay?
are. Yes,
you
there
know
are.
That.
I've seen many ravens in Stavanger.
It was grey and black! You fucking troglodyte!
There was no grey.
It was grey! It was fucking
It was
grey!
black
You
and slightly less
cunt.
black.
You prick!
The actual
you
crow
fucking
body,
idiot.
the
You
crow head
moron!
is like almost white.
It was fucking grey!
You're wrong, I'm right. Hey, in the comments, tell us, is it a crow or is it a raven? The debate has raged on for like years.
2 years! 2 years of my time! 2 years of my life!
Hell yes.
Okay, anyway, so
Patty says that they are having a party and asks if Hello Kitty wants to join. But she says that she has many things to do tomorrow. Patty, though, she winks and says, "Come on, girl. You look like you need it. And besides, they have a lot of dank and beer. Take a load off. Heh. Get it?" To which Goth Amy responds, "Get what?" So
I too want to know get what.
What?
Exactly. Anyway.
Next page.
Oh, now I get it.
Hello Kitty responds to Patty saying, "Take a load off," by laughing, saying, "Heh, load." After which she says, "Well, okay, I guess I can party for the night."
Oh, hell yeah, Hello Kitty, you little slut.
Yeah, surprisingly dirty for the seemingly clean-cut Hello Kitty, laughing about loads.
Yeah. I see what you do, you dirty whore.
Yes. So Patty says yay as they all enter the party room.
How many times did you say, "Yay, let's go in"?
Yay!
Yippee!
Have you ever heard anybody say yay in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I've never.
I've said yay myself sometimes. I say yay.
Well, yaying is gaying.
That was from Andre's like book of genius insight. Yang is gang.
It's
like,
like fucking sociology book.
It's like how Confucius has like a book of quotes. It's like a book of Andre style quotes. Yang is gang. Many philosophers will like study that phrase for years to come, I think.
I would love nothing more than for my bullshit to be analyzed by philosophers.
Philosophers analyze literally any sort of bullshit.
Yeah, Diogenes comes to mind.
Because there's meaning in anything. Well, Diogenes is old tale. But, philosophers analyze, shit like Anakin from Star Wars.
I don't know. Philosophers are just doing a Jordan Peterson, basically. In this episode of The Simpsons called Homer's Enemy, Frankie Grimes is very entitled. He feels like he's owed all the gratitude in the world. I can't do a proper Jordan Peterson voice.
You did him like he's like an old man.
Yeah,
he sounds like Kermit. He's
like,
the Dragon of Chaos is very dangerous. What do you think of that?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Nah, it's not good.
I thought it was excellent. It was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Knuckles is happy to see them all and says, "Yo, Amy, over here. Glad you could make it. I was beginning to think that you weren't coming, but I will change that. Oh, snap." To which Amy rightfully responds, "Change what?" And asks if it was okay that she parked the plane in the back. To which Knuckles responds, "I'm going to park my plane in the back." Oh, snap.
What the fuck?
So already twice he has
he's risen up Amy. He's risen her up.
this is Riz saying, "I'm gonna make you come, and I'm gonna park my plane in your back." I mean, this is pure Riz right here. So she then notices Tails as well, and Tails and Amy have not met at all in the comic,
really?
But it's implied.
No.
Yeah, we've never seen them on screen at the same time.
Holy shit, that's true.
But it's implied that they knew each other before, and we will see some backstory, some flashbacks later. See Knuckles with his non-stop zingers. Then Cheetoman says a weird line, saying, "A pretty girl you got there, my man. Not bad at all. Doesn't appeal to my taste, but I can see how she could for many other guys, though. Haha. Enjoy the party, my N-word. Have fun." Which apparently kills the mood, because everybody just looks like depressed afterwards. Except for Patty, I suppose. And Tails.
What the fuck?
Tails looks...
something...
Yeah.
I didn't think about this. There's something going on with Cheetoman here.
It's true.
Or, it's Death of Sonic, obviously. Probably very poor timing.
Yeah. Tails, though, looks excited to meet Amy and asks how she's been by doing like a never give up fist pose.
No, it looks like he's doing like a fucking wank motion with his hand. Like, oh yeah, you fucking wanker. Right?
Yeah. If there were more like... Yeah, there are some like after images, so it is implying that he's kind of doing a wank. True that.
Oh, hugs are nice.
Yeah, so Amy and Tails hug, and she says that Knuckles thought Tails was dead, so they're happy to see that he's doing well. Hello Kitty, however, looks upon this meeting with anger in her eyes.
Why the... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, never mind.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I think,
Amy says she's sorry about Sonic, at the Tails and Sonic were like brothers, to which Tails says that trolls will pay for what happened.
You gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get into this voice hole.
Gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Troll toll.
What you say?
Troll toll.
Hey. So good.
Shout out to Rob McElhenney.
Or just the entire Always Sunny cast and the Nightman Cometh.
Yeah. Yo, quick shout out to Wayne Brady.
I thought you were going to shout out fucking Alvin Earthworm again there.
What?
Because there are like 5 episodes in a row where every episode you're like, by the way, shout out to Alvin Earthworm. I was like, you've done this every episode for some reason.
I love Alvin Earthworm, okay?
I mean, it's great.
Mario Bros. Boy. We fucking grew up with that shit. It's so good.
We literally did. Newgrounds. Oh, what a greats.
Oh, dude, remember Crazy Boris?
Oh, hell yeah. CrazyBoris.com.
Fuck yeah.
Cactuar and Tornberry.
Yes.
Fuck, that shit was
Final
awesome.
Fantasy Kill Quest.
Oh hell yeah! I gotta rewatch
Oh
those.
boy. Oh joy. Oh rapture. You got the local drunk to be our lawyer.
I haven't watched those in probably over a decade.
Yeah, me too. I remember oh fuck. It was so good though.
Yeah, we used to quote that "I'm too sexy for my shirt."
I'm too
song
stupid for
all
the
the time.
book.
Yeah, I'm too stupid for that book.
Look, too stupid for the book. Can't even have a look.
Yeah.
I'm too stupid for the Smith. Too stupid for the Smith.
Agent Smith.
I'm watching Barney. Anyway,
I'm
okay,
too stupid
moving
for the
on.
window. Yeah, so Amy says that Tails, Shadow made the same promise. Please do not do anything stupid, okay? To which Tails reassures her that he won't, and that he's been with the Defenders, training to fight the trolls. He's not going to end up like Shadow. Knuckles then chimes in and says that Shadow has gotten so much worse since last time Tails saw him,
Has
which
he
is
though?
true. Yeah, that's true. Shadow was like based in the beginning. He was like a man with a plan. Now he's like fucking cringe, and all he's talking
fair
about
enough.
is like getting revenge on Mario, and he's just all about like making cringe plans in the green fields and killing Mario instead of actually focusing on the quest of the troll slayers, which is to end the troll kingdom.
No, you're completely right. You're completely fucking right.
Yeah, he's in an echo chamber.
Yeah, he's like Donald Trump.
In what way?
He's trying to overthrow a democratically elected troll leader in Troll City.
You know, it's not incorrect. Page ends with Tails doing the rock eyebrow, saying, "Really?" Vine
Oh,
Boom
God
sounds
damn it, I want to fuck Tails now.
Alright, next page.
So
Tails
is
thinks
thinking,
to...
damn it, Shadow, did you see the Sonic had a point? Yeah, but let's not worry about any of that tonight. That's a fun night, my jiggy dogs.
Okay, so Sonic was proven to be categorically wrong, as he was unable to befriend the trolls and just ended up angry, so...
Yeah.
Did Sonic really have a point?
No, I don't think he did. Right, I don't think Sonic had a point at all, alright? I mean, this guy's fucking retarded.
Leafy,
right?
get
Is
the fuck
Sonic
out
fucking
of this
retarded?
podcast. Go back to your fucking grooming Discord kitties or whatever you do nowadays.
Wait, he does that? What the fuck?
No, but he posted like a selfie like a year ago, and he's gotten quite thick, and he has like a neck beard, and he really looks like the biggest like Discord mod. That's Leafy. The downfall of Leafy. So Knuckles says they shouldn't worry about it. Ending with the line, "Let's just have fun." It's my jiggy dogs. Bizarre
I
line.
love it. It's such a good line.
My jiggy dogs.
You know what it
Should
reminds
use
me
that
of?
one.
It reminds me of the word jive turkey for some reason.
Jive Turkey is quite good.
Yeah.
It is a
It
classic.
has the same energy, if it makes sense.
It's true, but this is like Jive Turkey is something that black people actually did used to say in the 70s.
Yeah, I know.
But this is like the white appropriation, being like, what was that? Jiggy dog? Yeah, sure. What's up, my
Yeah.
jiggy dogs? I just imagine the whitest person you know saying that.
I just imagined Mike Wozniak saying it.
What's up, brothers? My jiggy dogs?
Right, back in a tick. My jiggy dogs. TikTok, it's
Is
jiggy dog
Wozniak
o'clock.
British?
Yeah, it's very British.
Wait, isn't he the Apple guy?
No, you're thinking of Steve Wozniak.
Oh, who's Mike Wozniak?
Mike Wozniak from Taskmaster. The guy with the mustache.
Oh, it's right. Okay, yeah. Now I'm connecting the dots.
That was a lot of high-level dots for you to connect. I know.
It's true. We think high-level ideas here at Telskit's podcast.
Yeah,
Sometimes
very
not all the
high-level
dots
ideas,
are.
alright? Just the best ideas.
We got the
Anyway,
best
let's get
ideas. Okay, Amy says that it was good to see Tails either way, which leads to Hello Kitty getting fucking pissy and saying he heard you the first time. Full
Oh,
stop.
yeah,
Anger in
yeah.
her eyes.
That's right. The Hello Kitty is fucking. I don't even know.
Yeah. I don't know either. But Amy, clearly taken aback by this, says, well, I know. Which leads to Hello Kitty saying, so, you repeat yourself on purpose?
Jesus Christ.
Really?
Hello Kitty is like a fucking. I don't know. I don't think I've. You know, like somebody who's just like trying to trap you in a conversation.
Yeah.
Like that's Hello Kitty. It's just like, It doesn't matter what you say. It's like when your parents are pissed at you, and you know, no matter what you say, they're just like, "Oh, okay, so you know what you did wrong," or "So you don't know what you did wrong," and it's just like, you can't win that shit. That's.
I mean, I wouldn't say my parents have done that, but I've seen the archetype where it's somebody who's just like looking to have everything you say be wrong somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I do that, you know, ironically to you a lot, but.
You do it sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
I do it back sometimes too.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's just all good jokes.
It's all banter.
Yeah.
Until somebody gets stabbed.
Yeah, then it's Stampster.
That was terrible.
I know.
Hello Kitty really being overly bitchy for no reason. Not cool.
Yeah. Unless he got some fucking history.
Perhaps. Knuckles tries to break the tension and hit on Amy at the same time, telling them to relax and for Amy to grab a beer or even a joint. My joint! Oh snap!
I mean, fucking Knuckles, you know. He's squashing beef, he's getting pussy, he's doing all of it all at once. What a fucking talent. What a multi-talent.
It's true. And he's got a really deranged expression as he does it, and he's like waving his hands around.
Yeah.
I love it.
It looks like he's desperately pleading, just like, "Come, grab a beer, Amy, and maybe some other things too, like a
Please,
joint."
my joint! Grab my joint!
Oh, he looks desperate.
Yeah, he really wants that Amy Poon. Amy says that she's never done weed before, which leads to Hello Kitty saying, "Bitch doesn't look like she's done anything."
Jesus Christ, I'm so mad about Hello Kitty now.
I know, but it's like, also like, burn? I mean, she's basically calling her the opposite of a slut. She's calling her like, in generalized society, people will say that's a compliment.
Yeah, I mean, she's a good Christian lady.
Yeah. Wow, you're such a good person. Fuck you. It's like, I can't believe you saved all those orphans. Piece of shit.
Yeah. Now we're getting more overpopulated.
Yeah, I suppose you can slant it like that. So Amy finally asks if Hello Kitty has a problem with her or something, to which she answers, "Yeah, of course, it's always got to be about you. I already seen that coming."
What?
Which is like, you're the one hyper-focusing on Amy for no reason.
Yeah.
Amy is totally in the right for asking that question. But she's like, "Oh, so now everything's about you." Like, yeah, you made it about fucking Amy for no fucking reason. Out of nowhere.
I mean, it's like a fucking narcissist. Just like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello Kitty really showing her bitch roots.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Tails also tries to cool the situation by telling them to just have fun, and Knuckles points out Cheetoman smoking out of the hyper bong of the round table. After which we get a frame of Candy Kong and Cheetoman taking huge rips from the bong.
Fuck yeah.
I love the Cheetoman art here of him doing the bong rip, because he's like dwarfed by the massive bong, and he's just got like his cheeks full of to the brim.
He's also
with the
dwarfed
rip.
by Candy Kong.
Well, yeah, she's booba lady. And then yeah, I like that even his glasses have like expanded in surprise to how freaking epic the rip of that bong was.
Have they?
Yeah, because they're usually like quite small.
Page. I think they were smaller in previous chapters, not in this one, because...
Oh, they'll be smaller after this too.
Oh, okay.
Just like looks surprised at his rip.
In this chapter, the glasses are pretty big in every page.
That's not true. And later, they're a bit smaller. But we'll see. It's not entirely consistent, but I like the energy it gives off, this Cheetoman art. Pretty epic.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Amy then says, "Okay, anywhere it's better near this nasty twat."
Fuck yeah. Epic comeback.
Well, yeah, but it just leads Knuckles to encourage them fighting after trying to stop them this entire page by saying, "Oh shit, she fires back. This is awesome."
Yeah, no, because Knuckles, he's like, "Okay, Amy's clearly not firing back, so I need to step in." But now that she's firing back, he's like, "Oh fuck yeah, get her, babe, get her!"
Now he's like, "Cat fight."
What the fuck was that voice?
It's ECW was like an old wrestling promotion, Extreme Championship Wrestling, where every match was like they had like weapons and like bats, baseball bats. You know New Jack, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's where he. Okay.
He was famous in ECW. He was very popular.
Yeah, New
Despite
Jack's
being a huge piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's a
Well,
mess
I mean,
vessel.
me and you know some of our common friends, we had a discussion about New Jack, and like we sort of agreed that he's a massive piece of shit.
Yeah.
However, looking at what they signed to be in ECW, it's like you can't really say that whoever he went up against didn't sort of know what they were signing up for.
No, they definitely did, and
yeah,
especially a guy named Mass Transit who was like this really fat 17-year-old.
Yeah,
he didn't know how to, because when you bleed in wrestling, you have like a small razor blade and you cut yourself hiddenly. He didn't know how to do that, so he just made New Jack do it for him. But the problem is that New Jack got pissed at asking for this, so he just like got out a big knife and just like cut him really deeply. So he had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So that's the actual asshole maneuver.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember, like, the mass transit incident, like, what kind of annoyed me with how people were talking about it was like, oh, he was 17 years old, like, New Jack did this to 17-year-old, like, he didn't know that. Mass transit lied about his age. So he is completely at fault there. However, New Jack, especially since he admitted that he just did it because he wanted to hurt him, like, that is a piece of shit maneuver. That is absolutely, like, I don't give a shit about the age of the guy because he brought that on himself. But when you have someone actually just asking you, hey, can you help me sell this? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to fucking cut you way deeper and hospitalize you. Like, that is just such an psychopathic maneuver to do. Yeah,
that's the actual piece of shit maneuver. But anyway, enough about New Jack. What I was going to say is that the announcer for ECW, whenever like two women would fight, he would always scream cat fight, but he would always like do that voice. He would always do cat fight.
Oh yeah, because that's just so. Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's iconic.
I mean, that announcer would be fucking right at place and Tails gets trolled.
Yeah.
True. And fucking the fire back from Hello Kitty though.
Yeah, she says, "Aw hell," or she proclaims, looking pissed, says, "Aw hell nah, bitch. You best get the fuck away from me and do as you're told. I'm a mean twat if you piss me off. Don't get me fucking started, Princess Virgin."
Yeah. Weren't you already pissed off?
I like how Laserbot is just like painting all his characters now as like very trashy, because they're all saying like, "Aw hell nah."
I like it. Well, it's Cheetoman, Candy Kong, and Hello Kitty mostly.
And Knuckles.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, and Knuckles. Well, Knuckles is sort of not as much as Cheetoman or the others.
He can what's it called? Tone shift.
Code switch. Code switch.
Code switch. Yes. I'm surprised you knew that.
Well, of course I know, dude. I'm
black. What do you know? Have you? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Andre the Octoroon.
Yes. Okay, so... well, I mean, you can more tell him about the... Okay, so... Full disclosure. I'm not black, but, like, my mom is black.
Your mom looks more black.
Yeah.
She still doesn't look like super black.
No, but she gets... She's gotten a lot of racist comments throughout the years.
Oh, God.
She was called a fucking foreigner, or... It's a lot worse.
How? She has like perfect Norwegian.
Well, just because it was a parking garage at Matla, you know where it is.
Yeah.
And she basically beat someone else's parking spot, but the person felt that they were entitled, and that was because basically the person that she beat to the parking spot.
Yeah.
Like, you know the parking garage underneath Matla? I don't know if you've seen how it works. Basically, you just drive through all the time. Yeah. The person that she passed by just stopped, and someone was like, "Well, I'm not gonna just wait until she decides to drive, so just drive around, get a parking spot that's available next over."
Yeah.
Like on the other side. And then this lady got so fucking mad and just like started, was about to like start accosting her. Then she saw that my mom was like blackish. And she was, "Oh, of course you're a fucking foreigner."
Oh my God.
And then my mom just goes, "What did you say, you fucking racist?" In perfect Norwegian. And the lady just like went pale as fuck, and she met her in Matla as well, and then she just goes, "Oh, racist," to her. But that.
I like that the racist lady just assumed that she wouldn't know any Norwegian at all.
Oh yeah, no, but I've learned that I had some like racist customers at work as well, who like been kind of annoyed at a foreigner in front of them, and they like made kind of racist remarks, just like, "Oof, yeah, isn't that just annoying?" I'm just like, "What do you mean?" Just not understanding everything, and I'm just like, yeah, but like,
you're racist like me, right?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, luckily, like I've never had anyone really try to like really go into such a debate with me, because like they get that okay, he's not racist. I'm just gonna shelve it. Like, but I see the undertones.
You see the desire to.
Yeah, like here's the thing. I think a lot of people that are racist, you need to understand something. It's very obvious that you're racist, even if you think you're being slick and you're like testing out, okay, how much shit can I talk about someone with this person? Like, you think you're being slick about it, you're not being slick. It's so obvious what you're really trying to do. It does not. You are not slick at all.
It's true.
Anyway,
we wish we could all be as slick as Knuckles.
Fuck yeah.
So Tails again tries to calm tensions, and he offers that they should all just relax and smoke weed.
Yeah.
And Knuckles grabs Amy's arm, seemingly pulling her to another area, as he says, "Come on, you." When he seemingly realizes that Amy is giving Hello Kitty the finger, to which he reacts saying, "Oh, snap!" Tails, trapped in the middle, looks slightly shook and awkward. It's like hunching, kind of.
Yeah, I feel like Tails has been a bad friend, or he should stick up for Amy.
I mean, he's just trying to diffuse tensions. He doesn't know why they hate each other. He's just being like, "Come on, guys, let's try not to fight."
Well, I guess the thing, then you should just go by what you know. Amy is your.
But he's also a friend with the Hello Kitty.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. Like, if I was friends with like, let's say I met one of your friends, right? And I started being just nasty to him for no reason. You would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Right? Like, he should at least do that.
I would do that.
Like, Tails is, yeah.
He's less, he's not the confronting type,
he's
I suppose.
beta. No.
He's kind of a beta male.
Yeah, I love confrontation.
That is true. I also like confrontation.
Yeah. Like,
I don't love it as much as you do. You fucking come over the thought of confronting people.
Yes. No, like, it's I think it's gotten a lot worse after working in customer service, because you just kind of like, you have to just accept that morons will get away with you, even when you know you're 100% in the right, and that's. So I think I'm definitely more like, I don't take a lot of shit anymore outside of like work and friendly like social circles and shit.
Yeah, sure. You're more.
So it's a bad habit.
You're more black-pilled.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, do I need to get along with this person? Nope. Okay, just launch the nukes.
Hell yeah. Based Andre moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we get two weird frames where at first we just see the legs of Knuckles and Amy. I assume Lazbot is attempting to make it look like they're walking, so he put like after images effects on the legs. But since he put it on both the legs, it looks like he's
just facing.
Well, it looks like he's like floating or dashing forward,
yeah.
in like a weird sausagey type shape.
Yeah.
And then the follow-up panel is just a close-up of Knuckles' arm grabbing Amy's arm, but we already saw him do that a couple of panels ago. So why did we need this panel at all?
It looks like, it doesn't look like, like the reassuring arm grab, where it's sort of like you're holding the hand or something like that.
Yeah.
This is the wife beater arm grab.
Well, it does seem like he's trying to grab Amy and like pull her away from the situation.
Yeah, true.
The wife beater arm grab is apt, I suppose. I was just want to say that Knuckles' hand looks like one of the juiciest fucking butts I've ever seen. God damn.
Jesus!
About to make me act up.
You got my boy all caked up. He's got a whole fucking bakery as well as a factory and a flour mill.
Hell yeah. I'm jealous.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you got some cake too, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I famously have a large ass, so I'm not jealous, actually.
Yeah, what you fucking working like, it's a good juicy ass.
It is. People in Japan also point to it and say, damn.
Gojira!
I always... They say, oh, And, I often catch people miring the ass when I walk past.
Of course.
I see them, like, look and look at my ass and be like, damn. Men and women alike. So, I'm turning Japan pan-sexual, one person at a time, with my massive juicy ass.
Yeah, I think the reason there aren't so many gays in Japan is because nobody's got those fucking glutes.
Hell yeah. Gotta get their glute game up.
Yeah.
Knuckles says, don't worry about her, Amy. She just thinks you have feelings for Tails. Ha 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 ha. Which makes Amy do a strange sort of slightly confounded, maybe scared expression as she says, feelings for Tails?
She's thinking about it.
She's thinking about it. Then just smash cut to a panel of Spyro and Jessie making out in a strange piece of art where Jessie has a really flat, smashed face and massive fucking boulder shoulders.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I gotta ask her about her fucking delt routine because goddamn, those shoulders are fucking Death Stars.
You know how I feel about muscle.
I know.
Have we ever talked about it on the podcast? I don't think so, but Andre is a muscle
I think
lover.
you have.
Yeah, I have.
I think we talked about
one of
your
my passions.
muscle.
It is like, unironically, I love muscles so much.
You're a muscle fetishist.
Look, here's the thing. A solid toned back, abs, and shoulders. Oh.
Okay, Tails points out Spyro making out with Jessie, which also seems to anger Hello Kitty, who says, "Are you not even going to say anything to me? Try to calm me down because you have stupid fucking friends? Huh?"
Jesus! What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's like, bro, Amy did nothing to you. And didn't even comment on it until...
You were antagonizing her.
And, like, Amy didn't even comment on it until, like, the third pointlessly bitchy-ass comment. That's the first time she was like, do you have a problem with me? So, like, this is all on you, bro. But, Tails, like the true hero, still apologizes for his friend. Asks him not to fight and says that he...
You don't do that, Tails. Okay, I'm just gonna get it out now because I forgot how pussy whipped Tails is in this. Like...
Yeah.
No shit, Hello Kitty gets away with it because... Oh, yeah. And then she becomes... Oh, you're right, Tails. I'm just in a bad mood today, I guess. I am just a little Hello Kitty.
Well... Tails... That was a disturbing voice, first of all. But,
What? This voice here? Is this voice the one you're thinking about? It's just a disturbing voice? Really? This voice creeps you out? Well, I'm so sorry.
Does it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally forgot my train of thought after that creepy ass fucking voice. Oh yes, Tails is like he's like lawful good, so he's always just trying to look for the best possible solution to everything.
Yeah.
He's not gonna attack anybody.
Working.
So yeah, he apologizes for his friend and just asks him not to fight, and he says he just wants to relax after everything that happened, which also causes Hello Kitty to apologize too, saying that she just wasn't in a
what is this fucking
good mood today
bullshit she's doing
while making an apologetic expression. Well, that maybe this Lazybot is showing that this is like the power of a true hero, somebody who's lawful good. They could even heated situations can calm down, but just simple words.
Here's where I'm calling bullshit. Is because that sounds like conventional storytelling, and nothing about Laserbot is conventional.
That is true, but maybe Laserbot has
it's going normie route.
Well, no, I'm just saying maybe Laserbot, despite the generally very cynical comic, is sort of has like glimmer of hope.
Is a normie?
He has hope in this world.
Ooh, hope is for normies. You fucking.
You all must be as miserable as me, or else you're a fucking stupid normie.
Dude, I'm not miserable.
No,
that's
you're
a lie.
curmudgeon.
I am very miserable. Anyway,
you're literally Scrooge
okay.
McDuck.
It's okay. Oh, smoke some weed, it will calm you down. Oh yeah, I have been craving the smoke all day.
Well, weed virtuoso Tails, he knows what to do in a situation like this.
You mean the natural?
Yeah, weed's the natural. Weed. I call them weeds instead of tails.
Weed the natural.
That would actually be a great White Wolf game.
Great, what?
White Wolf, they make like Vampire the Masquerades or like Werewolf the Apocalypse. You have Weed the Natural. It's getting
that would be great.
You know, playing different types of weed smokers.
No, you literally play different strains of weed.
Well, no, it would be like, because you know, Vampire the Masquerade and stuff is like about playing all the different permutations of a possible vampire. So you have like Nosferatu looking vampires, and you have like vampires who control people, and you have like beautiful vampires and all, you know, gargoyles. Every sort of like vampire lore you can play in Vampire the Masquerade. So this is like you can play the party smoker, you can play the weed hobo, you can play the enlightened weed smoker, the conspiracy theorist, the musician,
Joe Rogan, who's a league all of his own. Literally, there's just a weed smoker called Joe Rogan. And all of them look like Joe Rogan, and they're obsessed with elk meat and sensory deprivation tanks. And also, they all have a chimpanzee pet who's just like, have you ever seen a fucking chimpanzee lift? Like, right? Yo, those things can fucking tear your face off. It's wild, man. Dude, that's fucking crazy.
It's true.
Jamie, pull that up. Oh yeah, and your chimpanzee is called Jamie.
As soon as you like spec into that class, he just like starts morphing into like the thumb-like shape of Joe Rogan.
Oh fuck. Oh, Joe Rogan.
So yeah, Tail says you know, you gotta smoke some weed, that'll calm him down, and produces a joint and lighter out of nowhere. Lights it up, hands it over to Hello Kitty, who says she's been craving to smoke all day. So, you know, as I told you, this arc is all just about fucking smoking weed. Suddenly everybody were massive weed heads all along. Pot heads. That's what's revealed in this arc. Which is great. Then Tails gets another joint out of nowhere, and then he takes a big puff and says in a strange speech bubble,
"Girl, you have no idea how motherfucking high I am right now."
Yeah, where girl is in big bold text, and then the rest of the text like starts small and gets progressively larger, ending in a quite large right now.
Yes.
Maybe indicating like rising volume.
Yeah.
He goes like, girl, you have no idea how motherfucking high I am right now. No exclamation point though, so.
Oh yeah. And he fucking I love both the panel of him exhaling the smoke.
Yeah, he puffs out a big ass fucking smoke cloud.
Yeah. And then the slightly psychotic, deranged grin at him just going, I feel great.
I feel great. He says, as we end the page. So we cut to Knuckles and Amy, now sitting in the hot tub. Amy has taken off her gothic dress and is in a white bikini, or maybe it's just a bra.
Probably just a bra. Oh, this page. Okay.
I just want to say, confirmed busty, unlike Ken Amy, who is flat-chested AF. But this Amy, she has booba.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
So
Knuckles...
Never mind. I was just curious how Ken Amy looks now, but... I can just Google Amy Rose.
Yeah. Let's see. She has nothing. But I think she's also supposed to be like 14 or something, so maybe she just hasn't hit puberty yet.
Yeah, she's 12.
12?
Yes.
Damn.
How old is Rouge the Bat, though?
I think she's like 16 or something, if I remember correctly. Which is not okay.
18.
18, okay.
Phew. Yes, so... Woo! Oh, fuck yeah. Rouge the Bat ID is fandom. Alright, let's see.
Are you just going to read Rouge the Bat lore right now?
I don't know why. It was kind of funny. Let's see. Alignment. Neutral. Good. She's not evil.
That is true, yeah.
Anyway, back to the comic, yes. Sorry.
Knuckles is just reclining on the side of the tub, just saying, yeah, while Amy is just like kind of awkwardly standing upright in the near the middle of the tub. Kind of funny framing. And she says, this hot tub is great. It's just what I needed. Also, it seems like they enter a different room, but as we remember from the end of the previous chapter, the tub is implied to be in the same room as all the other stuff. So they're probably just like a couple of meters away from like the pool table and shit right now.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I got something else you need. Oh, snap!
Yeah, I was gonna say. Knuckles again, jokingly but not jokingly, tries to hit on Amy, saying, I got something else you need. Oh, snap.
Oh, dude, he's not trying. He is succeeding.
But when I read this, Andre, I could 100% say, imagine you saying this exact thing. It's like, when I read this, it was like a crystal clear like image in my brain of you saying this exact thing.
No, come on.
You would say, I got something else you need. Oh, snap.
No, I would never fucking... No.
You
No
would,
way. I wouldn't. I would not say, oh, snap.
You would say, oh, snap.
No.
Well, my brain don't lie, and my brain says you do say it.
Damn it. Okay. Anyway. Amy wants to know what else.
Yeah, like Knuckles has tried to hit on Amy like a bunch of times, and she never understands like what the fuck he's like even trying to say or do.
Yeah, well, which to be fair, it is kind of schizophrenic, to be honest.
It is very schizophrenic because it's like in awkward situations. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair to Knuckles, he's trying to raise her up, but he's not being obnoxious. Well. He's not being too stubborn about it, you know? He's like, he gives her time to figure shit out.
When Amy doesn't get it, it causes clever Knuckles to quickly pivot and saying, this joint, here, try some.
Yeah.
So, cleverness from Knuckles. Amy is unsure about smoking the devil's lettuce, but Knuckles, with pure facts and logic, says, look, you're stressing the fuck out, woman. This will help you, okay? You gotta learn to let go sometimes. I think we all deserve it after all the shits that have been going down, right?
He's making good points. Those are all excellent points.
This is pure facts and women. Let's love you're stressing the fuck out. Not stressed. This convinces Amy to try it, and Knuckles hands over a joint, telling her not to worry about the coughing with an A instead of the O. And Amy inhales it, and Knuckles, with a concentrated look, like kind of coaches Amy through it, saying, try to savor the flavor. It's so strong, it won't take long for it to hit you like a bag of bricks.
Well, that's not what you want for weed. That's I just know that she's coughing. Call. C-A-U-G-H.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, but I love that it's not a one-off mistake.
Yeah, it makes it again because we see like sound effect for coughing, and it says cough K-C-A-U-G-H instead of O.
Yeah.
So Amy did indeed cough. Cow.
Yeah.
We then get a back to Spyro as we see Spyro's now laid Jessie over the side of the table and is implied to be fucking her from behind, while his long snake-like tongue is like licking her neck.
Yes.
And Jessie says, "Oh, James never fucked me like this."
Well, James wasn't a dragon.
Well, James also clearly gay. You should have taken the hint, bro.
Yeah, James, best girl.
True, especially in that episode where we got inflatable boobs.
Oh yeah, he had fucking big honkas.
And did drag, but that episode got banned in the West for being overly sexualized.
It was the best episode by far.
No, it absolutely was not. The episode sucked. It's terrible. The best episode. The best episode did get banned though. The best episode is where
the safari episode. Yeah.
They go to the safari zone, and it got banned because the guy who owns the safari zone is like a cowboy guy with like 2 revolvers, and he like shoots everybody all the time. It's great. It's actually very funny.
Yeah.
But it was deemed too violent, so it was never shown in the West.
Just shows the West doesn't have its fucking priorities straight. But also, I gotta say, this picture of Jessie is kind of well done, except for the face. That's like the only thing that kind of pulls me out of it. But the way her boobs are pressing against the pool table, the way Spyro's holding, like it's all done really well. It's just the face that probably Laserbot didn't have a good reference for the angle. Yeah, that looks kind of derpy.
Assuming Laserbot uses references at all, it's hard to know.
Yeah. No, what I mean is that he didn't have a good reference in his head either. Like he didn't have a good idea of how to angle it. Yeah. Sure.
So then Rouge shows up and asks if she can join, to which Jessie says, "Oh yeah," as Spyro is licking the inside of her ear.
You know,
Kinky?
it's called a braining fetish.
Is it? Is this real?
No, it's
Okay.
not. Had you going for a second though?
I mean, I've seen a lot of fucked up shit on the internet, bro. I'll
Yeah.
believe anything.
Yeah, I mean, there are people that are like into having shit inserted into their ears. I think it is like some sort of insect fetish or something like that. Just the idea of something
Literal
crawling in your
shit
ear.
or just
It's hot.
stuff?
Anything that would seem like it's an insect or something like that. Like if you had something that's kind of like has, like a brush with some frayed bristles, so that it feels like legs crawling inside your ears and shit like that.
It's fucking nasty.
I know that's a fetish. Yeah, that's a fetish for some people.
All right. So Spyro says,
He's,
"Sure, bitch, bend over the pool table as well."
Determination. Sure, yeah, you can join. Ben,
Yeah.
very determined.
And Rouge, with a sultry look in her eye, says that she's never had a dragon before. As
So
we get
Rouge looking like Rouge is what you're saying.
yeah, she's always kind of sultry.
Yes.
Then we get a back to Cheetoman at the round table frame to end the page. The round table, which we remember, is in fact not round, but instead square. Why is it the round table?
I don't know. I think they just like Laserbot was really into some Arthurian legends and they didn't realize that round was a shape and not a name. That's the only.
Didn't realize the concept of a round was a shape and not a name.
He didn't realize.
It's like, oh, it's the same as the shape. Damn.
Yeah. It's not just metaphorical.
On the next page, we see Cheetoman and Patty sitting at the square round table. Patty's pulled out her laptop, which she apparently brought, and connected her camera to it, and has seemingly showed Cheetoman the Doug/Skeeter image, as Cheetoman says, "I knew that motherfucker was gay. Send that picture to my email, darling. It's flamingcheetos666@gmail.com."
But 666 Cheetoman isn't the devil.
It implies that first of all, it implies that Gmail exists in the Tales Gets Trolled universe.
Yeah.
And that it might be so prevalent that Cheetoman was unable to get the just flaming Cheetos at gmail.com and had to put the 666 in there.
True.
Or he's a devil summoner or some sort of Satanist.
He's neutral.
Maybe.
He cannot be a neutral.
He seems pretty neutral. He's not gotten like overly angry.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you just have to not be angry. That's right.
Well,
I was
you
thinking
have to
be completely emotionally neutral, because he's too happy. But
That's true. Well, too much happiness is not good either. You have to be as emotionally neutral as possible.
oh, okay. Well, but apparently it's easier for neutrals to display happiness than it is to display anger, right?
Seemingly so.
Yeah, there's more leeway with it at least.
Yeah, it seems that happiness is considered a less intense emotion.
You know, that's probably true actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough epic game theories.
So Patty says that she now understands why Doug never made a move on her, and asks Cheetoman why he wants to pick. Cheetoman says he's going to make posters and glue that shit on everybody's walls tomorrow.
Jesus.
Highly immoral and illegal, but it's Doug, so I approve.
Yes. And also it's Cheetoman. He can't do wrong.
He can do nothing wrong. So it seems like Laserbot is attempting to characterize Candy Kong as like a sassy black woman, baby mama type character.
Yeah.
Can you do like a sassy black woman voice and read her lines?
Girl, you should have been the one who made a move on them, baby. You know that most men are stupid and can't see the signs. Mm-hmm. Girl, they sure can. Was that good?
That was great. That was amazing.
I love doing a sassy black woman voice.
Yeah. So Patty says that Candy Kong is right, but she's happy she didn't make a move, as now she doesn't have to deal with him not being able to get it up for her. To which a gleeful-looking Cheetoman says, "Ha, hell nah."
True. I mean, it's a good point.
Then, a female cheetah wearing a nice jacket, furry boots, and a skirt comes in the door and greets Cheetoman saying, "Hey, daddy."
Oh, yeah. Yes. Can I point something out when she comes in?
Yeah, sure.
The audio effect for the door is just shut! Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Yes. Shut.
As if
it was an onomatopoeia.
that is the sound the door is making when it's shutting, yes. Shut!
Yes. Whenever I close the door, it always goes shut.
Of course.
This character is named Tonya, and the first time I saw Tonya, I thought she looked very familiar, and I thought she was from something, but apparently she's a Laserbot original character.
Really?
So, Laserbot, furry, confirmed.
I mean, I think it's inevitable when you make art.
It's inevitable to be furry if you make art.
It's inevitable to at least make some furry artwork at some point if you're really experimenting with styles. Look, I'm just saying this because I make a lot of artwork for my D&D computer, but I made... okay, I'm not proud of it, but I made a Leonin, and he's very buff and muscular and barbarian-like.
Sure. I'm just saying only a furry would create like a sexualized anthro character like this cheetah. So,
No, I did it as well. It was just because...
yeah, and I'm saying you're a furry.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway.
Cheetoman says, Tonya, hold on a moment, homies. I'm gonna have a word with Tonya here. Then they both go into another room, which seems to be Cheetoman's bedroom, where they get some privacy. Cheetoman says, you're early. What's wrong? You've been keeping the other bitches in line, To which Tonya answers, yes, Daddy. Marlon took over my shift. She will bring you the earnings in the morning, along with the cash from the drug shipments, Daddy. Cheetoman says, Marlon? Looking slightly miffed. You know, the hidden life of Cheetoman is kind of being revealed for us here. Let's move on to the next page.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Cheetoman, looking angry, says, damn it, girl. You know she's been slipping some coke. Why the fuck did you let her take your shift? She's supposed to be down in the well, taking her fucking punishment. What does slipping coke mean, Andre? Just...
It means just stealing some cocaine. So he's the big drug dealer, and she's been stealing some of his cocaine.
I see. I assumed it meant like doing coke.
That could also be it. Either she's been slipping some of his cocaine, or she's been doing some of the supply shipment.
Either way, like she's post to be down the well, like a post office. Posed.
Yeah, I suppose he was trying to spell "sposed" like S-P-O-S-C-D or something like that.
Yeah, she post. Slang. Yeah, I get you, Laserbot. So Cheetoman then, putting his arms ready in a pimp slap position, says...
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the fucking Chappelle skit. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? That's what I'm thinking right now.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Wayne Brady.
Kind of similar. So he says, do I have to put you down there to take her place? Huh? To which Tonya, putting both her hands in front of her face to protect herself, says, no, Daddy. Jim said he would watch her. He let her out because one of the girls got shot earlier and needed someone to fill it for a couple hours while he finds a new bitch. He said that you owed him the favor, Daddy.
The pimp.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. She's not his daughter. That's... oh my God. I just realized.
I mean...
I thought the drug business was the family business, but no. His business is the making family business, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. I don't think it's confirmed either way, so it might still be his daughter. And
that's even more fucked up.
Yeah, I know. That just makes it worse because he's, prostituting out his daughter.
Oh my God. That's like fucking Richard Pryor's grandma.
What?
Richard Pryor, the comedian.
Yeah.
Oh, his mom was a prostitute, and her mother ran the brothel.
Oh God.
Not
really?
Even. Yes, not even making it up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheetoman does the rock eyebrow. Says, Jim said that? Is he watching her now? To which we get a zoomed in panel of Tonya, mostly focused on her eye, where she says, yes he did. And he is watching her as we speak. I won't lie to you, Daddy.
Oh, I like the panel. It's, because she's bracing. That's why the hand is there. That's cool.
Yeah. She's like bracing for the pimp slap.
Yeah.
Which we know Cheetoman is one of the stronger characters in the series. So that'll be a powerful fucking bitch slap.
Oh yeah.
Or pimp slap.
But it will be God's pimp slap, because Cheetoman is doing God's work.
Like the Nicolas Cage slap.
Yes! Morty, I'm bored. I'm gonna hit you now.
That video's great.
I love it.
I want to watch that movie where Nicolas Cage actually does that.
Oh yeah, it's a very old movie too, I think. It's like 2008 or something.
I don't think it's that old. I think it's...
isn't it?
More recent.
It doesn't matter. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he does it to an actual child in that movie. So just like does the God's pimp slap to a child. It's just a hilarious concept.
Nicholas, It's from the movie Mom and Dad.
Oh, yeah. I think... I vaguely remember the concept. It's like they go crazy for no reason or something.
It's a black comedy horror film.
Yeah, I know,
but... Dad is already going crazy.
I think the concept is that all, like, parents throughout the world just, like, go crazy at the same time and start killing their kids.
Yes.
I want to give it a watch because I love Nick Cage.
I mean, who doesn't? Nicolas Cage is a fucking enigma.
Hell yeah. And true artist.
You gotta love that, you know, Nicolas Cage and Daniel Radcliffe are both actors that are just taking the roles that they want to take.
Yeah.
But Daniel Radcliffe can do it because of Harry Potter money. Like he said it himself so many times. He's so glad he's got the Harry Potter money to fall back on because he can just pursue whatever, you know, project he wants to pursue and not worry about his bottom line.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage has no fucking money and just has to take every role he can get.
Some debts.
Yeah,
he keeps buying like large castles in Europe and like ancient skulls and shit like
skulls, that. Yes.
Yeah.
But I love that both of them, you know, because Nicolas Cage as well, he only takes roles he wants to take.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is fucking amazing. That's how highly in demand he is.
Well, he just has a very low rate, so he's fairly easy to get on your picture.
Yeah, but even so, like, it's not like, you know, beggars can't be choosers. He still chooses the movie that interests him the most. Which is fucking amazing, given his financial situation. That he actually can afford to be a chooser.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane.
You know, he's an Oscar winner, so...
That's true. Multiple nominations as well.
Probably. I've only seen Leave in Las Vegas. The one he won for. Scary performance.
Face Off.
I don't think he got nominated for that one.
No,
but he should have.
I fucking love the entire opening to Face Off when he's in the priest costume and every.
He gropes the lady. That's good.
And I totally agree with fucking. That's like one thing I totally agree with Cinema Sins on. It's like, hey, have you seen this guy? Oh, you mean a crazy priest? Yeah, we've seen him. Like everybody should have totally known that something was up there.
I mean, it's a John Woo movie. Everybody in John Woo movies are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cheetoman says that Jim didn't do him a favor, but he should have gone directly to Cheetoman, and he wants Tonya to tell Jim that, ending with a "You hear me, bitch?"
The Cheeto pimp.
Yeah. Then he goes like, "Why are you even here?" Like, yeah, get the fuck back in the street and do your fucking job, or I'm gonna throw you down in the fucking well again. You want that?
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Tonya retorts, she says, "No, Daddy, you told me yesterday I could come to the party. Forgive me, Daddy." Which Cheetoman goes like, oh yeah, I remember. You bought in an extra $1,000 and I wanted to reward you for your hard work. That's right. You could stay for the party, bitch. But, and then Cheetoman does his iconic Phoenix Wright, I regret letting this motherfucker smoke point.
Objection!
As he says, next time, don't just walk on in like you own the motherfucking place, being rude to my quest like you is. Just give me a phone call, bitch. You fucking hear me?
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with being rude to his guests?
This is quest.
Oh shit, it does. My head. I'm sorry, my head just filled in a Gia for some reason.
Yeah. No, he says quest 2 times, but then on the 3rd time he actually does say guest.
Huh. Jeez, wait, did he say quest earlier as well, or?
No, he says in the next line. He says, "If you call me daddy in front of my quest or talk about anything business related,"
automatically made it a G again.
And then he says, "Then I'll do worse. Then put you in Dowell." You understand that?
Yeah.
I assume it means guest.
Yeah, it definitely. But my head just automatically made it guest. Like I saw the G. Jesus.
Well, in the next line, actually, he says, "Now let's join our guest at the round table light and enjoy the party." So there's actually guest. So did he just like fuck up and write quest 2 times?
I think that's what must have happened.
And then he realized his mistake and just didn't fix it.
It's Laserbot. You know, that's what happened.
Or is he literally talking about a quest? Like, don't fuck up my quest.
As it turns out, much like the clap, this will come back like 20 issues later.
It might. Never know. Also, I like that Cheetoman says guest singular, like there's only one guest. Not like multiple guests.
Yeah.
Let's join our guest front of my guests.
Makes it sound like everybody else is supposed to be there, but there's one guest that is going to be indoctrinated into a cult or something.
Maybe that's Tails. Tails is the one guest, while everybody else is like collateral.
Well, I mean, Knuckles is supposed to be there, or is he gay's dad? I don't know.
Knuckles just sort of showed up.
Anyway, back to Spyro, and he's fucking getting it on with Rouge.
Yeah, we get a back to Spyro frame, and now he's banging Rouge missionary style on the pool table. To which Rouge in pure ecstasy says, "This is so much better than humans." Again,
don't doubt it.
Laserbot still has the then mistake.
Yeah.
It's good to see that some misspells never die.
Yeah, well, then, honestly, I've probably made a mistake a lot myself as well. Like, it is such a common one, I think. And it's so easy to just, like, in the moment, just go, that's then, and that's then, and then, no, it's not.
I just think, I don't think Laserbot has ever written than, though. He's always been then. He just thinks it's one word.
Oh, okay, yeah, that also makes sense.
Yeah, so when you're comparing something, use than.
Yes.
When you're talking about time, you use then.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Spyro in reaction with an evil-looking grin says, "Damn right it is. Take my motherfucking dragon dick."
Oh, hell yeah.
So, people love Bad Dragon. For a reason, seemingly.
Oh, well, I mean, we had a fucking conversation about my dragon fetish.
I've seen your Bad Dragon dildo collection.
I don't have a dildo collection. However, my fur affinity account is looking juicy.
Nice.
Next page.
So Jesse, still lounging on the pool table, says, "Fuck me with the pool stick at the same time you fuck her." Spyro seemingly complies as we see him grab the pool cue, lift it over his head, and then stab it towards like Jesse's crotch area.
Yeah, okay, that looks lethal.
Yeah,
Also,
he's like stabbing it really
fast. It's like
fast.
the sharp end. Yeah, it's the sharp end as well. Like, use the fucking wide end of all.
Yeah, I assume that would be more pleasurable.
Yes.
But yeah, then we get a back to Tails, featuring, or the back to Tails frame just features like dank weed smoke. So Tails apparently staring at this the entire time says that Spyro is fucking them girls. That escalated quickly. Well, he is a badass after all. Tails says escalated instead of escalated. So yeah.
Escalated. Haven't you heard that before?
Escalated? No, it's escalated.
No, it's escalated. It's Ebonics, dude.
I'm gonna escalate the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You seriously never heard escalated?
No, Andre. And you're not gonna get me on this one.
Okay, that's cool. Anyway.
Hello Kitty, looking real G with a joint in her mouth. Asks Tails to pay attention to her now, as she is about to ask something really important.
What does that expression remind you of on Hello Kitty, though?
The expression?
Yeah, like the determination, like the sort of angry but still determined look.
Determined with a joint in her mouth? I don't know.
I'm thinking of a character.
Just a badass Hello Kitty, that's all I see.
It could be. Could be I'm being Mandela affected. Mandela.
Sure. Tails says, sure. Is there something wrong? And Hello Kitty asks, do you believe the world could be peaceful one day? Tails is confused as to why she would ask him and not somebody like Pac-Man, which angers Hello Kitty, who says, Tails, God, I'm not asking Pac-Man, I'm asking you. You know what? Forget I even asked, because you can't take anything seriously.
What the fuck is wrong with Hello Kitty?
I don't know.
I did not remember her being this schizophrenic.
Well, this is the first time we've ever seen this side to her. Before she's only been
no, but even because I've read this before, but I don't remember it being this bad. Like, it is straight up fucking schizophrenic.
Well, like, even Tails is confused. He's like, why are you acting like this?
Yeah, fair enough.
And Hello Kitty's like, just forget about it. Go have fun with your friends. But you know, this leads to Tails getting introspective, with him admitting that so many things are happening at once, and that everybody's telling him how to think and how to feel, and that he finds it confusing. He never asked for this. Which, are people really telling him what to think and feel? Like,
no, not really.
Yeah, people are teaching him stuff, but they're not really telling him how to think or feel.
No, I mean, they're telling him what his destiny is and shit, but he's never been told to just accept it, like, at all. Like, they're just like, look, if you want to do this, you can do this. Like, Tails has always been doing what he thinks he wants to do. So if anything, he's just easily manipulated.
Really, he's been like not paying. People are telling him to like pay attention to your surroundings.
Yeah.
More, and he's just like been ignoring it.
Yeah.
So
like Tails. Well, yeah, no, he's been told to pay attention and everything, but Tails literally is not paying attention to anything. Like, he's just going with emotions.
Exactly.
So, like, Tails would be so easy to, you know, do an Inception on, because it does not take a lot to convince him that he's made up his mind.
It's true. It's easy to... He's a gaslighting target.
Oh,
Can't wait to put my fucking claws in him.
Oh, don't you do it. Don't you do it.
I will.
Alright.
So, yeah, Hello Kitty says... You think any of us asked for all this shit to happen to us? You aren't the only one with shit on their plates, Tails. You need to pay attention to the things around you.
Jesus Christ, I know a person just like this. Oh my god.
And
I knew a person. Oh yeah, it's a long story, but basically we're playing D&D together, and basically I was going through. No, it's another person, but he's DM in this group. But I was going through a rough period. I was like, you know, not pleased about how shit was going on in the campaign and shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, look, I know we're going through rough times. I'm here, just talk to me. But then also saying like, oh, but also I'm going through rough times, so I can't really be there for you, even if you need it. And then, you know, he got super mad at me for not, you know, talking to him when he... Basically, it was the sort of thing of like, I can't handle, you know, what you're going through because I'm going through shit. But also, if you don't... you know, come to me with that shit, then that's your fault, even though you're just doing it out of, you know, consideration for the fact that I'm going through shit. It was like speaking out of both sides of his mouth.
Well, sounds like some asshole-ish maneuvers.
Yeah, no, reminds me of fucking Hello Kitty. Just like... no, but it does. Like, Hello Kitty is doing the exact same shit of just like, Tails, you know, you're not the only ones with problems. You know, I also have it rough. Like, well, okay, so what about your problems? Just like, motherfucker, are you actually getting mad at Tails for not realizing that you also get shit to deal with that you haven't really told him about? Like, no shit that Tails is, you know, clueless when nobody fucking tells him anything, right?
That is true.
Right? And you expect him to just automatically realize that everybody has, like, their own battles to fight and shit?
Well, that's partially true, because, first of all, let's remember, the Defenders, they've all gathered... to be like the ultimate troll stopping force, because they've all gathered around shared trauma based in troll related activities. And also I think it seems like Hello Kitty and many people want to tell Tails something, but for some reason they can't, and that's why they're constantly just telling him to like pay attention to things.
Yeah.
And Tails realizes this too. He says that Ronald and that Kermit said similar things. And that Kermit tried to explain stuff, but he didn't listen. And Sonic tried to guide him, and he didn't listen. So, fucking useless-ass fox. Trolls were right to troll you.
Well, sure. I just think, like, you know, there's a lot of pressure being put on Tails, especially, we all have shit in our plates. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But what you're saying is that, you know, we all have shit in our plates, but Tails' shit is not as important as our shit, is literally what you're saying. Like, nobody has ever said we all have shit in our plates, if not just to make somebody feel like shit about their own shit.
That's not true. I disagree with that as a blanket statement. But, you are right. Hello Kitty is being kind of bitchy here. Again.
Completely dismissive of his experiences, basically. Like, pay attention to other people while I completely dismiss what you've been going through. Like, that's what she's doing, and it's so fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
This actually awakened a trauma for me. I'm not kidding.
Although the reason I laughed before was that you said, this reminds me of fucking Hello Kitty. Like Hello Kitty is... you know, you're talking about real shit and all of a sudden it's Hello Kitty. The those two worlds meshing make me laugh. Okay, so anyway, I like the foreshadowing here. Hopefully it pays off? Question mark?
Yeah, maybe.
But then Tails resolutely says, yes, I believe the world will one day will be peaceful, and I know now that it's my fate to try to bring the new era of peace. It's just something I feel in my chest. So, you know, he ended on a heroic note.
Fucking Revenge of the Sith. My new empire, your new empire. Like, I will bring peace and prosperity.
Sure. I was thinking slightly more heroic than Anakin.
It just reminds me of it because it's so fucking Self-aggrandizing.
Well, you know, they told him he's the chosen one, so, and now he sort of feels it. He's feeling it in his chest. Next page. So Tails continues saying he's still an innocent child now, and he still has a lot to learn, but he's willing to learn, and that he will be the hero the world needs or die doing what's right. Hell yeah.
Do you want to learn about the birds and the bees?
So Hello Kitty, seemingly relieved, says that Tails is a hero in her eyes, no matter what. Please remember that. And then Hello Kitty has another question, which he poses while blushing, which Tails accepts with a grin. And it is, do you believe in true love?
No, I believe in the biggest titties.
But Tails sort of answers it for real. He says he doesn't really know anything about love, and he wouldn't know how to answer that. After which Hello Kitty says that she has something to show him and grabs his hand. Tails blushes and accepts, and they start moving. And then we get like a weird top-down shooter view of Tails and Hello Kitty as they walk through the crib.
Yeah.
So they walk past the hot tub where Amy and Knuckles are chilling with some weed and brewskis, seemingly in the middle of a conversation, as Knuckles is saying, yeah, I already thought of that possibility. Wonder what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Amy seemingly notices Tails.
Maybe just talking about... They could just be continuing a conversation from before when they're talking about Hello Kitty having feelings with Tails.
It's possible, yeah. So Amy seemingly notices Tails and Hello Kitty holding hands, as we first see Amy, saying "ooh" as she looks down, followed by a close-up of Hello Kitty and Tails' interlocked hands.
Oh, I thought she was looking at Knuckles' junk for some reason.
No, that's another interpretation. Yeah. Knuckles isn't a kid after all, so he does have 4 peanuts.
Have you seen a picture of their junk?
I have. It was kind of disturbing.
Yeah. I was like, I knew going in what I was looking up, but I was just like, it can't be that. Like, I was just like trying to wrap my head around it, and I fucking... Alright. That's interesting.
It's true. It is interesting. Amy then invites Tails to get in the tub, which makes Hello Kitty mad, and Tails looks conflicted. He says, Oh
my god, Tails. Just fucking...
Knuckles, however, though, says there's nothing to worry about, as Amy is just a little drunk. And Amy's like, come on, Tails, get in, please. I want to tell you how me and Sonic met.
Well, it happened when he was so mad he wanted to have sex with a girlfriend, so not be mad anymore.
No, but that will come up.
Okay.
So, this convinces Tails. He goes, sure, I guess I can get in for a few. Double period.
I guess I can listen to your sex life.
We talked about it last time too, but there's so many places where instead of ellipses, Laserbot or Embergram uses double period instead.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. It's all over this page. Yeah. It's just double period everywhere.
It's fucking insane style.
It is. Alright, next page.
Oh my god.
So Tails strips as he says, go hot tub, oh yeah! Hello Kitty, however, is not pleased and says a string of dots while looking pissed. Knuckles, like a bro, says that he has more weed behind the tub so Tails can roll himself a new joint as he holds a small funnel-shaped thing up to his joint.
Oh, it's the other joint that he's lighting it with.
Yeah, maybe it's the previous joint.
Yeah, now if you zoom in, you can see that it's the previous joint.
Okay. I thought maybe it could be like a match, but in like a really weird angle.
No, it's a joint.
That makes more sense. Tails asks if Hello Kitty isn't joining as well, but Hello Kitty says, really, Tails? I'm a cat. I don't like water. But whatever. I will be over there for when you finish up so we can finish our conversation. And as she petulantly stomps over to the couch and sits down, arms folded.
Fucking snowflake kitty.
Yeah. Amy reacts to this by grinning and laughing evilly. He goes, ha ha ha. Tails apologizes, but Amy tells him, don't say sorry to her. However, then Knuckles says, Amy, don't, as if trying to stop her from revealing something, which Amy reveals is in fact the case, as she responds, don't worry, I won't tell him. Very mysterious.
Now Tails is almost sober.
Oh, yeah. The high is gone from his eyes. So Tails, too, is getting frustrated, says, what's going on here? Why is everybody being so fucking secretive? Just come out with it already. But Knuckles skillfully deflects, saying, hey Amy, I think me and Tails both want to hear the story of how you and our epic friend Sonic met. Please share if you can. Amy then says, okay then, as we get the breeze of the storm frame, featuring neither storm nor breeze, instead a shining sun with beautiful sun rays.
Yeah.
And, actually, breeze of the storm is an oxymoron because breeze and storm refer to different wind strengths, ergo, there cannot be a breeze and a storm at the same time.
But what if the breeze has been thrown from the storm and then it becomes a breeze much farther from the storm? Wouldn't you then allow that it was a breeze from the storm?
I don't think that's how it works, but,
Well,
sure.
that is how thermodynamics work. Isaac Newton.
I like that image of a guy every time he corrects somebody in science, goes, Isaac Newton.
Yeah. Speaking about like a fucking college professor having like a fucking seminar, all he's doing is wrong, and it's just like, actually, Isaac disproved Isaac Newton, and he just go like, Isaac Newton, and the student is just crushed, just like looking, mouth agape, just dead fishing it, trying to think of a clever comeback, and then the professor just gets closer, and he puts in an apple, and he goes, Isaac Newton. And then he smashes the head over the apple with the student.
What? What? What's that even mean? He smashes an apple with the student's head? Is that what you're trying to say?
No idea. My brain just fucking... I had a seizure, I think I had a
Smash the
stroke.
head of an apple with the students.
I thought... My brain just fucking completely blanked.
Based.
Oh my god.
Well, we're nearing the end here. So the following pages are a lot shorter to summarize.
Yeah.
So the final frame of this page, we see Amy's leg in a beautifully rendered green field with flowers and some beautiful like snow-topped peaks in the background.
Yeah.
We're very far away from the fucking green block and blue blocks that were like the sky and the grass in the first chapter.
Also, sun for the sun counter.
Oh yeah, true. Ding.
How many suns had that been? And you said there was no sun in this world!
Oh yeah, I misremembered. Yeah, there's been like 6 or something, I think.
Yeah. There are so many suns in the world.
True that. By the way, the art from now on is going to be sick as fuck. Laserbar really steps it up in the art department from now on, especially in this flashback. Yeah. So we move to a flashback, and it's Amy retelling the story of how she first met Sonic. And here, Laserbot does an actually clever thing through the arts, as the previous drab modern reality of the previous pages are contrasted with the really vibrant and idyllic past of this flashback. It's great stuff.
It was before the dark times.
It was. So we see a big lake surrounded by mountains and fields of flowers, and Amy, through her narration, says that she used to go to the secret place every day. The place was special, as in the lake bed there were gems that at night would light up and sparkle as the moon shined on the lake, which would then reflect onto the flowers and make them glow as well.
The Chaos Emeralds!
Seems pretty magical, yes. These are...
there are 7 of them too.
As you remember from like chapter 3 or something, this is how Laserbot draws the Chaos Emeralds, so that is the implication.
Oh my god.
For some reason, we talked about it in that episode, but like drawing a diamond shape is like the easiest fucking thing in the world, but...
Yeah, like I would get it if it was trying to draw like a very realistic emerald shape.
Yeah.
But even like emeralds aren't that hard to draw, they're just... I guess the proportions are kind of easy to fuck up.
We talked about it too, but this shape is actually more similar to how a cut emerald would look. So,
is it?
Yeah, so because they're usually cut to be like square shaped, but this is
rectangle. Yeah. No, that's what I meant. Is that it was probably trying to make a cut emerald. That's what I meant.
Well, yeah,
I don't think everyone was too clear about that.
Well, I mean that was our theory, that maybe Laserbot just like looked at Sonic and was like, these bitches aren't even emeralds. I'm gonna draw them as like real emeralds, not fucking like diamond shaped.
Laserbot just had like fucking I know Sonic better than the creators.
Yeah.
Oh dude, imagine if when they made the Sonic movies, they made the Chaos Emerald look like real emeralds for no fucking reason. Or the Master Emerald for that sake.
That would be confusing. Well, I think the reason why they're called emeralds is probably because in Japanese they probably just think emerald is a cool word, and that's why they call them emeralds.
What's the Japanese word for emeralds? Is it just emerald?
I assume it's just emeraldo.
Oh, okay.
But maybe they have their own word for it. Not sure. Never talked about emeralds in Japanese before.
Well, why haven't you talked about emeralds in Japanese? Are you doing everything right, son?
It's emeraldo. Yeah, that's what it said. Emeraldo.
Emeraldo.
Yes.
I speak Japanese now.
You do. You did go to Japan and say some things in Japanese.
Kudasai. Something like that.
Yeah. It means one of those, please.
Yeah, I remembered it still.
Yeah.
That's good. I also remember Hidari and Migi.
Awesome. Yeah. Left and right.
Yeah, baby. Anyway, we're getting way off topic.
Well, I just want to say that you went over to like random ladies and you would say, "Ore wa kaiju chinchin desu," which means I am a kaiju penis.
No. Look, that's my one move. You can't just.
That's your game. That's my game, bro.
Yeah. I am a kaiju dick, and would you want to listen?
Hang on. My other move is I made a mixtape.
Yeah, you want to buy my mixtape? Check out my mixtape?
I still remember that one time I fucking was so wasted and I said that.
You did.
Yeah.
As like trying to hit on somebody? You said that?
No, I was just talking about my mixtape for some reason.
Do you have a mixtape?
No. I was just like, you were there.
It just seems like a cool thing to have.
Well, I'm just fucking working on it. Because I want to make a mixtape just for shits and giggles. Just like, alright, cool. I made a mixtape. Is it fire? It's a mixtape. The fucking, weed arc theme is going on the mixtape.
It's pretty mixtape. I mean, we technically have a mixtape on Bandcamp right now. The Tailskits
True.
podcast tunes. Okay, so Amy says she would lay there every night and just drift away into a peaceful sleep. And she was the only one who knew where this special place was. However, one day...
How?
Well, I mean, she saw nobody else there.
Well, it's fucking huge. Like, imagine if just like you're the first person to find a special place, and you're like there for like 10 years, and you just somebody else has to know about this place, but you realize nobody knows about this place.
Yeah,
is that creepier than? Oh, it's not just creepy.
I suppose how you look at it, but I was gonna say it's surrounded by mountains, and like places like the Rocky Mountains are not entirely mapped out either, so you could find like a secret place.
Bergen is surrounded by mountains.
What?
Bergen is surrounded by mountains. Bergen! Og Syfjell.
Yes, but Bergen is mapped out.
Yeah, so that disproves your point about mountains not being mapped.
Well, I was saying the Rocky Mountains are...
The Rocky Mountains are not in Bergen!
That's true, they are not in Bergen.
In Bergen!
Well, in Bergen, they have only 7 mountains, but the Rocky Mountains have like thousands of mountains. So
no, it's
slightly
just one big mountain
different
that
scale.
calls 1,000 mountains. This is Bergen we're talking about.
Well, when did you become such a big fan of Bergen?
Ever since I started saying Bergen with my fucking Bergen voice.
For the non-Norwegians out there, which still most, but like 25% of our listeners are Norwegian now, so
yeah, 25% of listeners are gonna fucking love that bit.
Yeah, in Norway, the Bergen accents, they would say their hometown like that because they have a strange dialect.
Bergen. They just drag on all the letters.
Yes,
basically what they fucking do, right? And they are worth less than Stavanger people.
Arguably, Bergen is a nicer city than Stavanger.
Fuck off.
It is prettier, but Stavanger's smaller. Both nice cities, though. Visually.
Anyway, moving on.
So, however, one day a handsome man stumbled down from the mountains, and we see a clumsy-ass Sonic slides off a rock and says, "Whoa!
My dumpy boy!"
Yeah, and falls into the flower bed, which, Sonic's not a man, Amy. I don't know what he told you, but he's a hedgehog. It's not a man.
He's a male hedgehog, and the only thing that counts is the male part.
He has no dick, though, as confirmed by... we see him no pants here. Maybe it's retractable.
It's retractable. Yeah.
Like Porky Pig's dick.
Yeah, no, it's like fucking... he's got like a Wolverine claw dick for when he needs to fuck 3 vaginas. Or he can fucking tie them all up in a knot together to get the Omni dick that can just like fuck every vagina at all points in time. Right? You don't know the fucking lore about the 3-pronged star, okay?
I don't. But I was going to say, ducks generally do have retractable dicks.
That I do know.
They shoot out like corkscrews.
Yeah. Did you know that female ducks have evolved to not be raped by male ducks, while male ducks have evolved to rape female ducks?
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they got corkscrew penises, is because basically male ducks are so sexually aggressive that they could fuck their partner to death.
Oh, I see.
And that's why female ducks aren't, very reciprocative. That's not a word. They don't reciprocate, is what I mean.
Reciprocative? Yeah.
Yeah, is that a word?
Well, might be.
Yeah, anyway, they don't reciprocate, right? So they try to get away from male ducks, which is why like their insides are like all twisted and shit, and that's why they got the fucking corkscrew penis, is to twist into the female duck, basically.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, so that paints a very disturbing picture about Donald and Daisy.
That it do. And not to mention his fucking cousin, who's also interested in Daisy.
Oh yeah, Gladstone Gander, the luckiest duck alive.
Yes.
I am fucking amazed that I knew the English name for fucking Fetter Anton.
I'm amazed too. I only remember his Norwegian name, which is Anton.
Yeah.
Like Anton LaVey, the Church of Satan.
Yeah, no, it's Jesus Christ. Anyway.
All right. Next page. So, Amy says she was scared because she didn't know if he was a person or a good one. What?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if you're a person.
Or a good one. I like how that is like the two choices. Either you're a person or you're a good one.
Yeah.
If you're a good one, you cannot be a person. And if you're a person, you cannot be a good one.
Pokemon. Are you a person or a good one?
Yeah.
You know what I fucking love about Pokemon is the first generation was like, oh yes, this is my grandson. You have been rivals since you were babies. And I'm just thinking, how the fuck did they know they were rivals since they were babies? Like,
that's true.
How do you just measure like the rivalry? Like, oh, he balled up a fist at, like, okay, were they born in the same room? The second the doctors took them both out, they just started making like fists at each other, just like, and they like had a competition to cry as loud as possible. Like, how do you know if they were rivals since they were babies? I understand when you're like fucking 3 years old, you finally can go, oh, fuck this guy. Fuck you. I will fucking kill you, right? Like, that it makes sense. 3-year-olds swearing at other 3-year-olds. Totally fucking reasonable. But babies? Are you fucking kidding me?
Does it actually say babies?
Rivalry, yes. It says, you've been rivals since you were babies. I'm going to look that up just for good measure.
That's
just to be sure.
I mean, that's a mistranslation of that case, because I believe in Japanese they say you've been rivals since you've been young. So, but the first generation has a lot of weird mistranslations. I think we talked about it in the podcast before, but the smell you later is entirely created by the translators, because
yeah, they made Blue seem like a fucking prick.
Yeah, if you read the rest of Blue's dialogue, he's a generally very nice guy. It's just that people have this really negative impression of him, because at the end of every confrontation he always says smell you later, but in Japanese he just says later.
Yeah,
I think it's also partly created by the show, because in the show Gary is like a massive piece of shit.
Yeah, Gary is the fucking biggest wanker of them all.
Yeah.
I noticed he hurt his leg and was in pain. Ouch, that was one nasty fall.
That's a good Sonic voice.
Yeah. So Amy hid in the flowers to spy on him, and she notices that he had hurt his leg, as we see a Sonic.
Ouch, that was one nasty fall.
With a bloody and bruised shin. However, once Sonic looked around and took in the beauty of his surroundings, Amy knew that he was a good person. So what is it? Can you be a good person? I thought the choices were just being a person or a good one.
I think I know the answer.
Ouch, that was one nasty fall.
Her measurement of judging character is if they can recognize beauty.
Yeah. I mean, I think
her
that's
subjective
like, he
beauty.
just... Yeah, well, I think he was just like drawn into the beauty of the world, and like he just ignored his own pain. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, Sonic, why are you putting your feet in the water when you get shoes on?
Good point.
I mean, I know the sneakers are iconic, but fucking hell.
Yeah, you could take off those
on.
stinky sneakers, bro.
Yeah, I mean...
Shows your blue feet.
No, his feet are fucking beige.
Are they?
That's my fan theory.
His arms are beige, but you see his legs are blue, which implies his feet are blue also. But it's unclear. I don't think we've ever seen Shadow without his stinky...
No. Sonic, you mean?
Sonic without his stinky sneakers. I don't think we've seen Shadow without his stinky sneakers either.
No.
But Shadow is not relevant to this conversation.
Not yet. Amy says that she was too sky to show herself, so kept hiding as she watched Sonic walk over to the water, put his leg in.
She was hiding behind the clouds.
Yes, sure. I like this perspective shot of Sonic seen from the bottom up as he's moving through the fields, doing like a big leap. It's very nicely rendered.
Yeah,
weirdly realistic, muscles on it though.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is that his right leg should have been a smaller one compared to his right leg. No, it shouldn't. It's just, it looks weird due to... it looks weird, but also looks passable. There's something that's just not completely right about it, but I can't put my finger on what.
Well, to me, it's just kind of uncanny because it's like the Sonic body, but it's rendered kind of like realistically human.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking about the angle on the perspective. As an artiste, I have critiques.
Artiste, ding!
I'm invoking the artiste card.
The artiste card. All right, next page. So Amy tries to sneakily get close, but she trips on a root and falls down, which wakes Sonic.
She looks so fucking derpy when she falls.
She looks really derpy, and then Sonic looks really like strange and derpy and kind of grumpy when he wakes up and says, "Who's there?
Who's there? Where did that sound come from? So weird.
What the hell?
Gotta go fast. Too slow, bro. Chili dog.
One big egg."
One. Fucking yeah.
So Sonic looks for the source of the noise. He says, and can't find it when a breeze comes through and reveals Amy hiding in the flowers. However, Amy's so shy and afraid that she just keeps her eyes closed and sits still, fearing the worst. But upon opening her eyes,
it looks like her headless body is lying in a field in the second panel where you can see the flowers being blown away.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe she's like Mario when he crashes, where his entire body just like scrunches up in behind his head.
I think her body's probably behind her head because you can see the outline of her skirt behind her head, but it looks so fucking.
It looks a bit strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, when she opens her eyes, she instead sees Sonic extending his hand to her in a fairly creepy drawing where Sonic's hand is like bigger than his entire head.
Yeah, but that's because his hand is in front of his head.
I know it's supposed to be a perspective shot. It still looks like he just has like he's seen from the side and he just has like a weirdly large hand.
Yeah, that's because of shading.
Yeah, the shadows aren't
shading.
The shadows aren't right. I mean, there's some subtle shading.
Well, yeah, but the shading should have been much more heavy shading, especially near his shoulder as well as below his mouth. No, not mouth. Is it a chin? Yes. I guess it's chin. Like his shoulder,
chinny chin.
Yeah.
You are correctamundo.
Of course, as an artiste, I disapprove.
Although the sun is coming from behind him, so the shading would be in front of him.
Well, sure.
Which would put the shading down on his like shoulder.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, then I just wasn't listening.
It's cool. I think I didn't properly communicate it either.
All right. Next page.
It's okay. I won't hurt you.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god! Imagine if all of Sonic's lines were like that. You know.
Hey.
That is kind of how they are.
Yeah.
He almost never has like, except for in the newest game, Sonic. It's called Sonic.
Sonic Frontier.
Frontier, and that one they got a new voice actor, and he's more. First of all, he has like a weirdly deep voice. He's like, "Hey, I'm Sonic," which is like, "Oh, that's not Sonic."
Oh, does it have that?
What?
Sonic cadence to it, at least.
Kind of at points, but he's more dramatic. So the previous Sonic, whatever his name, like Roger Craig Smith, pretty much he would read every line as like, "Hey, I'm Sonic. That's uncool." I'm badass. You're fucking lame. Even when he's like, man, I'm so sad right now. But the newer Sonic is more like, oh, the suffering I've felt here in this open world. I can't believe it.
I gotta play Sonic Frontiers, man.
I think that game's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I heard it's one of the best Sonic games, or at least one of the best 3D Sonic games.
I would say so, yes.
Not a... Yeah, which is not really telling, because...
It's not a great compliment, because most of them are shit. But
yeah, like Adventure, I think, is the gold standard beat, so, you know.
Most people prefer Adventure 2. I prefer Adventure 1. But, they're both good.
Yeah.
But after that, Sonic Unleashed is not so great. The Sonic stages are okay, but the Werehog stages are mostly terrible. Yeah. And then you have like Sonic and the Black Knight, which sucks, and Sonic and the Secret Rings, which sucks. And Sonic 06,
Forces,
of course. The Sonic Forces is okay.
I know, I heard a lot of shit about it. I mean, most people just hate... Like, there's... Either you're gonna like, you know, the classic Sonic stages, you're gonna like the Sonic stages, or you're gonna like, you know, your character stages. But most people have, like, a problem with at least one of those, you know, playstyles.
What people have the most problem with... No. People... about Sonic Forces, people are mostly angry about the writing of it. Like, people usually say that the game is okay, the stages are maybe a bit too short, but the gameplay's okay. It's just that the story sucks.
Well, yeah, which it does.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's because they torture Sonic for, like, years, and then he just is normal, like, whoa,
months.
hey, Eggman.
Not years, just months.
And
like,
they take over...
I think it was a month from the death, quote-unquote, death of Sonic to then Eggman taking over the world. Which is hilarious.
And Eggman has taken over the entire world, but there's no, like, hint of that. It's very, like...
No.
The entire concept of it is very half-baked, but...
Yeah.
The gameplay itself is, totally serviceable, and it's better than most 3D Sonic games.
Now, anyway, continuing on with this comic.
Yes. Sonic says, it's okay, I won't hurt you, and with kawaii eyes, Amy says, okay, as she grabs Sonic's hand.
She's so fucking cute.
Yes, and she's in love. And then they walk back over to the lake, with Sonic's legs hurting, but him being too stubborn to admit it. Amy, though, takes off her sweet jacket, rips it up, and makes a makeshift bandage out of it. And to this, Sonic, looking genuinely shocked, with tiny pupils and irises, says,
oh my god.
You don't have to, I will be okay. To which Amy responds, no reason why you can't be better than okay. Again, it should be damn. And then bashful Sonic says, as we end the page, which is the frame saying, thank you. Pretty like,
it's too
artistic
wholesome
stuff. Yeah, wholesome,
yeah.
Artistic. It's good stuff.
And Sonic's still looking dumpy as fuck. I love it.
Yeah, Sonic is, Lasebot has improved. The Sonic is not as dumpy as it used to be, but he's still it's mostly strange looking.
Yeah.
So, next page, Amy says that they just laid by the lake talking all day with no worries in the world. She had never met anybody like him, as he was heroic and passionate about life. She says that it was like wind blew my dreams to me with that lucky breeze. Kind of almost poetic. If the language wasn't so clunky, it could have been poetic, but it has like a kernel of an idea with like the breeze of storms
like
motif.
You see what he's trying to do with it.
Yeah, and he has the motif of like the breeze. And this is like the calm before the storm, and the storm starts with the breeze. But the breeze was like positive breeze, and the storm will be dark. There's ideas here. There's actual thought going into this.
Yeah, this feels more planned out than the rest of the comic.
Absolutely.
Honestly,
it very much seems ever since Lasebot returned from like the hiatus, since we started like the weed arc, that he has now had like a central idea, and this entire like arc seems very much planned, and it's why this like party arc / weed arc is generally considered the best arc in all of
so far.
The TGT. Yes. For a long time, it was like the penultimate arc, until Lasebot returned after like the 7-year absence or whatever it was. So for a while, it was considered like the best arc.
Okay.
Because like the series was practically over. So okay, Sonic says that it's almost night. Do you have to go? To which Amy responds in a pretty good line, says, "This is my home, goober. I don't have anyone or anyone else to go to."
I just thought of Moist Critical when I heard goober.
I like the word goober. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I love it. He uses it a lot. You
Yeah,
goofy
yeah.
goober. This is my home, you goofy goober. I don't have anyone else or anywhere else to go.
Amy, voiced by Moist Critical.
I want that. I want it so bad.
Does Charlie know about Tails Gets Trolled?
I don't know. I could.
Has he been
Fuck!
enlightened?
I could actually. I could fucking tell him in a stream. I want to do
should.
that.
You should do like a full Tails Gets Trolled read through.
Yes.
So Sonic is like, shouldn't we get some firewood or something? But Amy's like, no, we're fine. Trust me. Just wait. And Sonic again looks disturbed and shook as fuck as he says, "Okay," to end the page. I suppose, or I assume it's supposed to be a look of awe as he sees like the beautifully glittering lake, but he just kind of looks horrified. I like the expression.
Yeah, he does.
It's like, okay.
Jesus.
Oh fuck. It's like
It's
he's
okay.
just seeing like the most like horrifying live leak video.
Like, just like. Okay.
He looked less horrified when he killed people.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's terrifying. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
All right, now we get to the final page of the chapter.
Okay.
Amy says that when the moon finally came out, the gems began to sparkle brighter with each passing minute.
Oh my god.
Then all of a sudden, she becomes southern for a second as she says, "In that moment, I believe I seen his true colors."
I think I fucking. I was thinking of fucking Forrest Gump with that. In that moment, I believe I seen his true colors. He was at peace with himself. And I was running every day. He is Forrest Gump. He's dumpy, stupid. He's
Sonic is. He is kind of a Forrest Gump type character.
Yeah. And he runs for miles.
It's true. Yeah, when Amy said that it's seen his true colors, is he talking about Sonic colors? That's my joke for the day. I'll be here the rest of this podcast. You're welcome, everybody. That's my Sonic humor.
Okay, Sonic Boomer.
Oh.
That was just off the cuff. That was at the top of my head. That was so bad. That was horrible. Reminds me of the fucking cringe Lily Sing shit.
Oh, her talk show?
Her show, yeah.
Her late night show?
Where she does a fucking okay bloomer joke.
Yeah, that was very good.
What did a dandelion say to the rose? Okay, bloomer, just like some shit like that. What did the child say to Michael Jackson? Okay, groomer.
Good.
Honestly, that would be really funny to tweet at him though. Like Michael Jackson starts acting up on Twitter, and you just see like a million okay groomers.
If only we're still alive.
It would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
So we see Sonic staring in awe at the gem lake, and then a close-up of a rose, signifying, blooming love.
An Amy Rose?
Or Amy Rose. In this case, Sonic would be the dandelion. But then, when Sonic looked at Amy, she knew that every little ounce of beauty in this world could never compare to how beautiful he seen me. Turning southern again. He seen me. Then you see Sonic.
Lucky to be alive.
I felt lucky to be alive. Then you see Sonic and Amy stare deep into each other's eyes and kiss. Ah, the beauty of love.
I love the pullback. The way their mouths, when they pull from each other, the way they both are like semi-open mouths and just do like a face.
They do look kind of like
You fucking pervert, you fucking.
So Amy says it was a feeling of love so overwhelming that it could last even after life itself.
Well, we know that is bullshit. She's gonna get it on with Knuckles.
Maybe. You can only have that moment with someone that you were meant to be with. It felt like it was fate.
Yeah.
And Sonic and Amy lovingly stare into each other's eyes as the chapter comes to an end. Wow, what a wholesome flashback this has been. Hopefully it does not go in a very dark fucking direction.
Oh, does it? Okay, I see the chapter spread for the next chapter. I'm just gonna make my assumptions. I'm not gonna...
Yeah, the next
we finally
chapter...
learn what Eggman did.
Yes, we do. Yeah, the next chapter is arguably the darkest in all of Tales Gets Trolled history. Honestly, not looking forward to it. It's like honestly fucked up. It's like messed up.
Well, I'm gonna read it today, so you know.
Okay, well, enjoy that. It's very dark. I think it's the darkest place about ever goes.
Okay, how dark is it? What, like fucking Eggman?
You'll read it. You'll see it.
Okay. Let's throw it. Okay, what's the worst thing I can think of? I mean, I don't think they. Well, okay. Oh, rape is on the table, isn't it?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because I was about to say like, okay, it can't be like Eggman rapes Amy or something like that, but it absolutely can be. I mean, it's mostly been played for jokes, but I don't think that Laserbot is like, I can only joke about it, but I won't actually have one of my... No, he will definitely do something like that.
Well, we'll see on the next episode of Tales Get Podcast.
Or is it like Eggman eats the fucking furries? He's just like shish kebabbing the shit.
Just gotta cream the rabbit on a big shish kebab.
Jesus.
Just taking big bites out of it. That'd be fucked up.
Fucking poor Cream. She's already been grilled once.
Twice grilled.
Absolutely roasted.
Delicious, my love. I love this rabbit.
I'm here to make an announcement. Shadow Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife.
That's right. He took his squirrel little dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife. So here's what I'm going to do. Make an announcement for Twitter.com. Shadow Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut, except it's way smaller. And meanwhile, here's what my dog looks like. That's right, baby. 12 points, no quills, no pillows. Look at it like 2 balls and a fucking bog.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, that's a quote from the Bible.
Hell yeah! Shout out to my man Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Cause I'm a beast, is a big fat Jesus who eats Reese's Pieces and converts into feces.
Preach, brother.
And when I'm fat, you can call me Beefus.
I won't. All right, Andre, end this episode with like a funny joke.
Right, so in the beginning, God created light and everything was fine, and then God said, you know what? This place needs humans, and then everybody was very upset. Morty, I'm gonna punch you! Ah!
About to get groovy, Tales Get Trolled. Smoke a dank doobie, Tales Get Trolled. Hop in the jacuzzi, Tales Get Trolled. Avoid them trolls.